How long did we sit here? How long did we sit before we started recording?
45 minutes.
But that's
easy.
That's what the fucking cabal has done to our show.
It is, everybody. Everybody at home.
We want toys. We want toys. Well, not toys right now. I don't get paid right now. I haven't gotten mine yet.
We bought a brand new. Could we get it to work? No. No.
Joe Massapola. I don't know if people can hear us. He goes, "How did you guys get worse?"
By trying.
What's going on with this, Steve?
Well,
He's messing with the new board.
Instead of trying to fix the board we're using live right now, he's like, "Look at this board. We couldn't figure out.
I made some adjustments, but it's
If you guys don't like the sound today, this board we're going to try next week. So tune back in."
it sounds fine to me. So
It doesn't sound fine to them though. They're all really
I
upset.
can't do anything. And from here to my iPad, it sounds great. Whatever happens in Cody's computer, I don't know.
There were two things that you unplugged.
And they're both here, plugged in.
Maybe unplug them and plug them back in.
Maybe go.
I can try it again.
Try one
I
at
did
a
turn our
time.
gains down a little bit. Maybe it's these cords. I turned down our gain. Is that
Yeah, we do have new cables, so
Yeah, maybe these new cables are working fantastic and they're blowing the doors off from the sound.
blowing out that asshole.
So I did just turn down the gain on all of them. I don't know if that's going to help on the home. We're having a show about our freaking. Welcome to the My Wife is Going to Kill Me podcast, where we just sit here and try to make your sound the best it can be.
Okay, now we've got at least some constructive. The beautiful Courtney Bashadi said it's better than it was. And then Trevor piggybacks and says, "No, it's a little better." Well, thanks, fucking 1-6 shooter.
Okay, so I turned down the gain on the mics and I turned our volume up in the iPad. See, this is why you guys need me.
I never doubted that we needed you, Steve.
Never once.
Nope. I try to do as little as possible, so none of this would be happening.
Travis is really low. That's because he's sitting 8 foot away from the mic cackling. That's why you can't hear him well, guys.
Travis is already drinking. He has fallen so far.
He wet himself twice.
I mean, so is Pete. But
I walked in here at 9 o'clock this morning. Travis looks at his son and goes, "Man, you got to get fucking adulting. Hey, Pete, how's your screwdriver?" I was like, "Brilliant." And based on the ratio of vodka to orange juice, Travis just doesn't want to drink clear liquid. Just need a little
Kyle
color.
says it sounds much better.
it's freaking optimal in my mic.
Shit.
In my ears.
That sounds great. Cody says it sounds like shit.
It's just a little hot.
A little
You
hot.
need me to turn
So,
back off
make it
the
not
gain
hot.
more? There. I backed off the gain even more.
Back it off the gain even more.
Yeah, we'll see if that makes a difference. Oh, I sound really good right here.
You sound amazing, and you're like an
This
eargasm.
is still the content I want to see.
I got a feeling Jesse might be a lifer just because he likes to see how shitty we are. Just constant, you can't look away.
Jesse's like, "I had a rough weekend. Everything's gonna be better after I watch this shit show."
Listen, we gave Jesse the motivation he needed. He was like, "If those fuckers could do it,
and he's way better.
way better."
You want to know? You guys want to know why we know we're the best podcast? Hands down, we're the only ones that have not been infiltrated by Ackerman. Everybody else was like, "Yeah, I guess it could be better with Ackerman."
He's been inside Steve.
Yeah.
He's never been inside us collectively.
Near my BH. I didn't fight it.
All right.
Just bring down the gains.
There's something about that. There's something about that painted thumbnail in your BH, huh?
I can't bring him down much more.
We're already bringing it down. We can't bring it down much farther.
Spoiler alert, that's not paint on his thumb.
That's not paint on his thumb.
Give this to Steve.
Yeah, well.
And listen to it.
Well, there's nothing. I don't
Is
know.
there an input volume on your side?
Wait, guys, stop. Everybody stop. Joe Vassapolo is an expert, and he says, "Bring done the gains." He obviously knows what he's talking about. We need to bring him done. Bring him done, Steve.
Trying. No, I'm going to listen to our show.
Yeah, bring that down a little bit. See what happens then. Is this better?
Hey, do you
It
want me,
actually sounds good when we're not yelling.
do you want me to just do this?
Is this better?
It actually sounds good when we're not yelling.
That sounds good to me.
It's not horrible. It's doable.
Why are you handing me your phone?
I'm sorry. I'm handing me Cody's.
Sounds good to me.
It's doable. Let's do the whole show like this.
Just with our own feedback.
Yeah, let's do our own
Yeah.
show on our own show.
Yeah, just gonna record it.
Just listen to our. Let's all put
We
our
should
phone-
do a live react to our own show.
Yes. I'm gonna be live tweeting this entire episode.
Everybody. My God. Everybody,
Welcome to My Wife Is Gonna Kill Me, the remix.
everybody, don't move and let's just watch and see what happens.
Welcome to My Wife Is Gonna Kill Me, the remix.
Everybody, don't move and let's just watch and see what happens. Okay, let's see what we're gonna do. Everybody, don't move and let's just watch and see what happens. Okay, let's see what we're gonna do. That sounded good.
Trevor says now there's a delayed feedback in the background.
Yeah. Really? Really, Trevor? Oh, Trevor, thanks for coming. Tell you what, I don't know if anybody else thought that was funny.
That was funny.
Oh. Yeah, if you want to see us live, come to Legion's Cast.
He means Legion's Con. That's what a great promoter he is. If you guys have been itching to see us live, make sure you come to Legion's Cast.
Billy Beige says, I'm glad there's even a live stream and I even showed up. Glad everyone's back. Heart. Also, Curtis will be there in 7 days.
Oh, wow.
Oh, and Courtney didn't pay for this, but I mean, she's paying for it another way. Says someone with smaller fingers needs to be in control of the board. Steve's probably hitting other knobs when he's turning the games.
But that has its advantages, doesn't it? Courtney?
She's not.
She knows.
It's not like she's complaining.
She knows because when I'm turning her game, I'm hitting other knobs too. And she's like,
Yeah.
Man, that's nice.
I can just see Courtney.
She looks at him dead in the eye. Man, that's nice.
Courtney's all spread out doing her thing, and she's like, oh yeah, go done on me. Oh yeah, go done on me, please. Vasapolo.
I remember when I first met, one of the first compliments she gave me was, "You got such thick digits."
Pete's mic is definitely not fixed. I don't know.
Yeah, well, you know
I
what?
don't know.
What do you want me to
Just
do?
here. I'm just here.
I can turn him down more.
that better? Is that better for you,
Not-
Kelly?
No, something happened and you're gone.
Yeah, I unplugged it.
Oh,
I don't want to upset. I don't want to upset the tender heart that is.
When I'm-
Christopher Kelly.
I'm legitimately trying to fix it. Let's just eat.
Pretty good food, ain't it? What are you eating? What did you just put in your mouth?
You know what?
Are those chips? Are those Doritos?
Full on Matthew Rodriguez. Defenders of Eden, blah, blah, blah. I play basketball, blah, conservative, blah, blah, blah.
I don't want Henry Cavill as Wolverine.
Make sure you pay attention to your county commissioners, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, what the hell?
Well,
Well,
I'm spent.
And that's a show.
Man, we were remixing so hard, I almost pissed on you. That was an R. Kelly joke, and it didn't land like it should have.
I hit it. I hit it.
It's the remix to Ignition.
Gonna piss on it.
what's everybody been doing?
Okay, Maverick just called me the whiniest host.
Oh boy.
Who would you say is more whiny?
Have you ever met anybody more whiny than Maverick? That's my point here, man.
Pot, meat, kettle. You want me to go first?
I would love for you to go first,
Thanks.
Jeremy.
My kid had an open house, and then my band Yard Sale Underwear played a show. And that's what's been happening with me. Period.
Did you enjoy both of those things?
Yes. Yep.
The open house was great. I bought a comic
Not as
book
much
at
as the
open
first
house.
20 minutes of this podcast.
Yeah. Those things were okay.
Yeah.
The kids open house was what it was. That was great. But the show was kind of fun. It was neat. Hadn't been out to do that in 3 years or so. I think we're gonna keep doing it.
Dude, just the image of you guys playing with that
like,
fucking plane
big plane
behind
behind
you
us.
with the propellers going.
It freaking pulls up behind us while we're doing like can't get enough of your love, babe. Like we're like doing it. Also, it's like we're just like okay. We're just kind of looking at each other stupid, but we made it through it. It was loud and people dug it, and we had a bunch of people asking us when we're
Did we say
keep
that,
playing.
Did
Or,
we say for our listeners that this was an air show? Or-
we have not said
okay,
any
so
of that.
that's why there was a plane behind them.
No, random bars. People just land their planes behind the bar stage.
Like, what's Jeremy playing in an airport?
We were playing at Chili's the other day, and a guy was like, I like their Alfredo, and he landed his plane there while we were playing. It was weird.
You guys
Playing
had a
on the
great
plane?
time.
I think so. Yeah, it was
So-
fun.
4
Yeah,
people in the
great.
band.
Yep.
First show in 3 years.
Mhm.
How many members of the band do you think got laid that night?
Probably. Maybe Footsie.
I would say Footsie sucked the dick for
Footsie
sure.
was probably getting some action. The rest of us were pretty whooped. So okay, so we had some problems leading up to this show. I felt like I'm not a big higher power person, but I might be swayed a little bit more in these days.
Just trying to say no.
Yeah, because of all the things on this planet, I'm pretty sure that's what Jesus was concerned about was the reunion of yard sale underwear at an
Yes.
airfare.
Kind of a big deal. So
You don't know how that may have touched somebody.
right, Jesus likes to dance, I assume.
On water.
He turned the water into wine at the wedding.
Yeah,
He likes
he's
to
a
drink.
partier, if anything. You know?
Let's go.
So
Probably because never mind.
Tommy had my drummer had a colonoscopy a few weeks ago. They went in there, pulled out some polyps, and when he got home, I don't know the exact time frame, but he started losing a lot of blood. So they
From
cut
his
one out.
BH, huh?
Yeah, so they cut one out a little too deep or something. Ended up back in the hospital for almost like 2-3 days, and we're like, oh fuck, like this could be a thing. So, but we're like, it's still a couple weeks away. Whatever, play it by ear. And then a couple days later, we're supposed to have our sound guy finally come out, set up all his equipment. We're going to try everything out at our singer's house, make sure everything's good. We're all, dust off the cobwebs and whatnot. Well, I get basically a phone call that morning saying, oh, nope, Tommy can't make it. He played a show the night before, like just doing like some bongo type stuff. And he just got really whooped. We're out in the fucking humidity and all that shit, and just whatever happened, all of a sudden he ended up in Butterworth, and his wife's
That's a
like,
hospital.
yeah, his wife's like,
Not
oh
a syrup.
yeah, Mr. Butterworth.
Whoa. Don't be talking butt play and use that voice at the same time.
Okay, all right,
Don't
sorry.
do that.
I apologize. That's for later. So she's like, yeah, I temperature's up, this and that, and his heart's going like crazy, and we think he's gonna have a heart attack. Oh fuck. All right. Well, turns out it was like probably more anxiety and shit, but they did find out that he had like a little bit of an infection, like maybe some sepsis, a little
Well,
bit.
yeah. Do you think maybe he was anxious when his wife was screaming at him, "You're going to have a heart attack"? It made me anxious too.
So he ended up getting out of that, and he took the week slow, and just it worked out. We had a practice, and everything was fine with him. He came through great. But right after that, it was like Monday, our sound guy gets a hold of Josh, who's our singer, and then we get the information from Josh a little while later. Mark's not gonna be able to do the show, our sound guy. And I'm like, what are you talking about? And turns out his daughter died. So he has to family stuff. So now
So far, all Jesus has done is terrible things in this story.
terrible
So I'm still waiting for the conversion
Here's how
part.
it works.
He called somebody to heaven right now. His daughter is the happiest she's ever been.
Yard sale underwear was pretty concerned, but they say you never get more than you can handle, and yard sale underwear can handle it.
In his bawling and horrible moment, our sound guy reaches out to another sound guy, secures him for the show, and then talks to Josh, says, I got you another sound guy already. Here's what's going on. Josh is like, oh my God, it was just terrible. He's just bawling. And he's like, Jeremy's going to be sick to his stomach. Like, he was fucking worried about me in this moment where, like, his fucking daughter died. Like, Jesus Christ, dude. I love him to death, but I ain't important. So anyway, all that said, we made it through it. We did the show. We got paid, and people want us to come back.
You got paid.
I got paid.
Hang in there, Mark.
Hang in there, Mark.
Didn't get laid though.
That's terrible.
I mean,
I didn't think that's where
playing
that story
music
was going.
on stage is like getting laid. So, yeah.
What?
I got home. I can barely walk.
It's just let me go to bed.
We're like all three of me, the kid, Laura. We're all like fucking hungry. So we just ordered some pizza and all passed the fuck out.
Man, that
was
sounds
great.
like
How old are you?
Oh, 40, almost 45. I'm dead, right? This is it for me, right?
Halfway.
I'm way over halfway. There are more years behind me than in front of me.
I can't wait until Jeremy's funeral when we've literally just built his casket out of toy boxes because we're like, no, Laura, don't spend the money. We got this.
We'll take care of you.
You guys, during my
Make sure every Amazon smile is right side up. You know what I mean?
during my funeral, I want you guys to have a roast for me
Oh.
with my body.
Can we
You don't
end
have to
with,
show
Can
my
we do
body,
it while
though.
your body is
I was
roasting?
gonna say, can it end with you actually being roasted?
The roast? If
Can we
this,
shoot flaming arrows at your body?
this is recorded. This better. Yes.
He
Please.
said what he wants.
Yeah. This is what I want.
push him out on a lake.
Yeah.
Shoot arrows.
Blow me up and shit.
If we've learned anything from Game of Thrones, it needs to be a small lake, maybe a pond. So we can
Like a
actually-
kiddie pool.
so we can actually hit
Just a puddle in somebody's yard.
stand over you.
Part of
We get one of those big water troughs for horses from the Tractor Supply store.
Curtis Ackerman with the super chat. Is this a new show? Loving it so far.
Jeremy DeWitt,
Yeah.
preceded in death by both his mother and father. Probably a good thing. Huge disappointment. Nobody would have wanted to have to see their son rise to the ranks of playing a reunion show on a tarmac at an airport.
Drinking Michelob Ultra.
Jeremy's done really well.
Michelob
He has done
Ultra.
really
He
well.
didn't kill himself yet like his dad, and he's not completely addicted to drugs like his mom.
Boom.
Killing it.
Hey, you know what? And you have not banged one of your daughter's friends. Good for you. You're like fucking parent of the year.
Have you?
I don't know. Well, I was at the open house. I wouldn't blame him. So,
I'm not sure how to even comment on that.
Jeremy's like
I
that.
really don't know what
Jeremy's
to say.
pointing, going, "That's Lily's friend. She plays the cello," and I'm like, "Cello."
I think the right answer is pretty easy.
No.
I
No.
would never bang one of my daughter's friends. You should say.
I mean, yeah, I would never.
Come to his mind.
I was like, I don't know what to say to this.
Jeremy,
I got stopped up thinking, I don't know how many of them are 18 yet.
I've never. I would
Have you
never.
ever molested a child? I don't know what to say to that.
I would never. I would
Took
never.
me when I was underage.
Jeremy says I would never, ever, ever bang one of my daughter's friends. But man, I'd make sweet, sweet love to a couple of them.
God damn it.
Probably could spend a good time.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I can't imagine you have anything to say.
You know what? I got a little story.
How did you not call yourselves yard sale under air at the air show? Well, it feels like a missed opportunity.
Well,
You should have introduced him.
yeah,
I
you should have been there.
Yeah. None of us showed up.
Not a single one.
Not even Steve.
I was grieving.
We'll get to that.
He
So
was greedy because we didn't send him money.
sometimes we just have to release our whole group chat to the Patreon.
Oh, God. Oh, God.
It'll be the last day of the podcast. I was trying to explain how horrible we are as people,
I don't think you need. There's no explanation necessary.
but I'll try. Okay, so let's see. It's summer, so I
I've been naked.
have been naked,
Drunk.
drunk the whole summer, unless I was working, which I try to do very little.
He's like, unless I was working, then I was only naked because it's not appropriate to drink on the job.
Cody, I sent you this picture. This is going to be from my UP trip. It's got a few stories I just would like to share. I did send you a lot of pictures.
Did anybody see that amazing video of Travis
No.
not jumping?
No.
Yes, that was awesome.
We're going to reshare it right now.
Oh, perfect.
Cody, can you put this on the screen? If not, totally fine. Yes. Yeah. I don't know if you can or not, but Cody's going to amaze me with his abilities.
For those of you at home that are not watching the YouTube, screw you.
So let me tell you how this started. Okay, the trip started. I love marriage.
Wow.
All right, good start. Good start.
Travis,
No.
I need to know when you can go to the UP so I could plan this trip. Sounds good. This is when I can go. Granted, I said, let's go on Monday next week. It's Monday now. Okay. So it's a week from the time. So on, I guess Saturday or whatever. So on Saturday night, as we were sitting by the pool, after maybe one of the best weekends of my life, my wife goes, so we're going to the UP tomorrow. And I go, sounds good. And she goes, where are we going? And I'm like, oh.
Were you supposed to make a plan?
I guess I was supposed to plan this.
Even though she said, I need to know when you can go so I can plan this trip.
Like she was gonna plan like all these stops.
Yeah, you were just gonna go for the ride.
So let me tell you. So Saturday night I was doing a little scrambling on my phone and I'm trying to get a hotel room booked, and all of a sudden I see my wife storming past me to go into the house. I guess I'm just gonna go outside if you just sit on your phone all night.
Oh, you needed to grab that shit by the horns right there.
What the fuck?
I guess I'm just trying to plan our vacation for tomorrow.
Yeah, by the way, you're right. We're not going. I'm not getting in a car with you.
I
So
would have punished her. I would have punished her by not going.
it gets better. So as we're packing, she comes to me and says, do you think I should pack some drinks for the trip? And I'm like, do you want drinks on the trip? Well, yeah.
Boom.
And I would say
Answer.
yes.
Yeah.
How have I not killed this woman? Like, yeah, like I don't understand this. I must be anyway. So we get
One
the
of these days, she's gonna get a full fucking Lenny, and you're just gonna hug her too hard.
I have seen red once. I remember I was sitting in the hot tub and she came by and said something to me. And I will be honest, of course, I was vibing at this time. I was feeling pretty good in life.
Vibing.
I was vibing. And she comes by and said something, and I literally saw red. And I'm like, oh my God, this is how motherfuckers kill their wives.
Oh my God, this is an episode of Snapped that is forming right now in my brain.
This is how it happens.
Yeah.
This is going to be an episode.
Now, I will
People
tell
are
you,
going to know me.
I've told my coworkers numerous times, if I end up dead one day, I deserved it. And I'm going to tell you, I did. Without a doubt. I do think I am I think I am a wonderful husband, but I will also say I ask a lot. Okay. So, and you can just imagine. Just imagine. But I'm sitting there going, this is literally how you kill somebody. And I'm like, I really could I could snap a neck pretty easy. True Detective season 3 or whatever. I don't remember the chick. Super fun hot chick. Been in numerous things. And she says to one of the dudes, she goes, she's carrying all these knives. And she's like, well, the reason why I carry all these knives is because she's saying this to a dude. You can kill me with your bare hands. And I can't kill you. And I'm like, yeah, that totally
That's
makes
season
sense.
2.
2? Was
Yeah.
it 2? Yeah. Which
With
was
Vince
not-
Vaughn and Colin Farrell.
Yes. Which I have to go back and watch.
She was like, she was one that was a fan of like angry random sex.
Oh, yeah. She
Yes.
was wild. Yes.
Yeah, I liked her.
So, like, sounds familiar, by the way. So, like, I'm like, you know, I'm having these thoughts. It doesn't happen. We have this vacation. But I should have known when I got asked that question, should I pack the drinks that I want to drink on the trip? What kind of trip I was at for?
This wasn't going to be an easy trip.
Travis
Oh.
goes to the cooler. There's not one drink he likes. I asked you, and you said, "What do you want?" So I got what I want.
So this is what the trip was like. Okay. You know, as you get older, technology gets hard, apparently. All right. So this is a video of a nice little, I would say about a and Heidi is asking me, should I start recording while she's recording?
Yeah, she doesn't realize.
She didn't realize she started
She
recording.
didn't know she started recording.
Yeah,
Okay.
So she
went to
he stopped the recording when you jumped.
And I want you to understand, we're about to jump off a 30-foot cliff. We have not been celebrating anything yet. Okay. So we got this great video of right before I jump, no jump.
No jump.
Yeah.
Right? Which, of course, causes people to go, you didn't jump, pussy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
That's
want to
what
follow up
thought.
with the next couple pictures, which is me being the photographer or the one with the phone, of course.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
a great shot.
Yeah.
This is my
damn.
kid, you know, jumping off this cliff.
There was no water there, but
I-
they saved a bunch of money on the ride home with drinks.
All right. This is my wife.
Yeah.
Oh, good job.
Jumping
That's a
up.
great frame shot.
Yeah, like
It is.
I mean, come on, that's beautiful, right?
That's awesome.
I'll be honest, I didn't take the picture. Some creeper who was standing there took the picture and then asked my wife for her phone number.
Which Trav then gave her because Trav doesn't give a fuck.
Oh. Trav's like, do you want to come over tonight?
Even better than these three dudes, like just fucking hillbilly dudes. So just imagine us. They were they're up there. They say to my kid, 19-year-old, they're like, wow, man, that's pretty cool. You get to do this with that chick. And he's like, that's my mom.
You doing your mom?
That's your mom? Dude, you're so lucky.
Why would I be lucky?
His exact comment. And of course, I'm like,
lucky.
because your mom is willing to do this fun stuff.
Yeah, that's why. Yeah.
Oh, it's because he's
Oh, she's willing to do a lot.
If you only knew how fun your mom was.
Right.
So, went to the UP, jumped off cliffs, jumped off a bunch of shit, enjoyed ourselves. I would tell you, UP, have you done it?
I mean, I've been
Drove through
there.
kind of thing. Yep. Steven? Probably like Mackinac, like,
camped there.
yep.
I've been to Mackinac. I've been to the mystery spot. I've been to a lot of places around
In the
there.
UP.
I've never jumped off those cliffs.
Not really your thing, though, right?
Not necessarily. No.
Yep. Peter?
No, I've been there numerous times. Training conferences, Mackinac, the Sioux Locks mystery spot.
Don't they
The
have
two-
like the
But I want to do like the waterfalls and the cliff jumps.
yeah, like the
eventually.
root beer falls or whatever they call
Tequamanon.
it. Isn't that
Yeah,
up there?
Tequamanon,
Yeah,
and
I've been
Lake
there.
Kitchikippy, and
UP is the Upper Peninsula of Michigan, and it's this weird, like, kind of thing where you cross this bridge
it's trolls and method.
without a doubt.
Snow, trolls, and clear water.
So here's the weird
Cold
thing.
water.
Cold water.
So 70 degrees while we were there, Lake Superior.
Uh,
70.
you were in that
Lucky.
that 2 week
Lucky.
flip.
We got totally lucky. Like when I jumped off like Black Rocks into Lake Superior, I was expecting also my balls, and I kind of look forward to this because I don't know if you're aware, my balls are a long ways away from my body.
Yeah, they are hangers.
Yes.
Yeah, they're
Tucking them
swinging.
into your socks.
I was excited about getting that feeling of them crawling back up into my body, like getting to experience them again.
You guys haven't been close in a while.
Right.
Mhm.
You know,
We've
I didn't get it.
We've grown apart over the years.
I didn't get it.
No?
But I will tell you, if you have the opportunity to visit the UP, it is this weird, like Black Rocks is this place in Marquette where you literally walk out on it and you feel like you're in Hawaii. It is this weird, it's this weird place in Michigan, the Upper Peninsula, of course. It should be Wisconsin's, I think, or is it?
It's actually
Wisconsin?
attached to Wisconsin.
Yeah, I mean, it really should be Wisconsin.
No,
But we got it.
Actually, we fought Ohio for it.
We got it.
We got the UP and they got Toledo. So
But we had a
that's
great
like
time.
that's like the epitome of having a wife who's an absolute 10 and then banging up your 2 side piece. You know what I mean? Knocking
Well,
her
I
up
know.
and being like, oh shit, here we go. That's what I'm stuck with now.
Enjoy Toledo.
Yeah, Toledo.
I will tell you right now, if you get the opportunity to visit Michigan, where we live is amazing.
Oh, yeah.
Like, this is the place to come, especially if you're a listener of this podcast. If you are interested in other things, more delightful, the UP, Marquette, Michigan, especially, you're in a city that has a ton of great restaurants, bars,
College
walkable-
town.
It's a college town. It is a college town. And literally, you drive 6 minutes and you can take a hike up a mountain.
Yeah, hikes are fun.
That
Yeah.
sounds awesome.
So I would tell you, but beautiful views. You could jump off cliffs. You can shop toys at Walmart and Meijer. And it's a fun little town, and I would seriously recommend it. It's not Saginaw Maverick.
Hey, what
should try it.
did you guys do on your vacation? Walked up a hill.
Went to
Yeah.
Walmart.
No thanks. That's what my brother's there was let's go on a hike. Fuck you.
It's a short hike, a mile hike.
That's not.
Is it a short hike or is it a mile? Those things don't jive, Trav.
I walk up the stairs. I'm like, never doing that again.
Yep, great time. So that's what I've been up to.
Sounds wonderful.
Peter?
Nice. You know, Steve wasn't going to ask me. I'm glad you did. So last Thursday, I got a text message. Hello, Grace. This is Mona. I think we should find a time. Rosy cheeks, smiley face.
Dang.
How do you not run with this?
I didn't know your nickname was Grace.
I didn't. I ignored it.
Oh.
And then I didn't. I said, hello, Mona. This is Pete. I think you have the wrong number. Rosy cheek emoji. Oh, sorry, Pete. Thanks for reminding me. Kissy face with hearts. Maybe my assistant didn't sleep well last night, so he gave me the wrong number.
Oh, I've gotten these texts.
I said, no problem.
Sneaky.
Said, no problem. Just didn't want you to think that Grace was ignoring you. Winky face.
Oh boy.
You are really a friendly person. Maybe if you are in LA, I'd like to invite you for a cup of coffee. Rosy cheek smiley face.
Ooh.
I said, I appreciate that, but not even close. Tongue out, winky emoji.
Just finding what emojis you have now.
LA is about a 31-hour drive for me. I'm in Michigan. Oh, this is a really beautiful mistake.
That's what my mom said when I was born.
I just went there 2 months ago. It's a beautiful place. Maybe I'll go on a business trip again in 2 months. I hope we can have a cup of coffee together then. How should I address you, Rosy Kissy Face? And then I quit responding.
Yeah, it's weird.
So then Friday afternoon, good morning, my friend. Have a nice day. Glasses emoji.
What does that even mean? What does glasses
I'm
mean?
sorry, emoji with glasses. I don't know what that means. Yeah. When you said the random people with your phone number, it made me think of that.
Oh, yeah. Hell yeah.
But yeah,
Hot.
that's what I did. No, so we've had a ton of community events at work, and that's taken up a ton of my time. But no, I went to a wedding. We actually officiated a wedding last night and DJ'd. Cody was there. He was one of the best men. Cody went fucking full on Luke Wilson old school and told this amazing skinny dipping story about the bride and groom. during the best man speech in front of all of the grandparents. It was awesome. But no, it was fun. We had a good time and had some drinks. Yeah,
Good.
I'm just excited. I'm just here for the presents. So
Presents?
Huh.
We're doing presents?
yeah, it's Father's Day 2025.
Hell yeah.
We're early.
One little thing before we jump onto Steve's very drama-filled life. My son brought a Polaroid camera up in the UP. By the way, any idea what getting a Polaroid camera now and what the film costs? Any
Yeah.
guesses on
Oh, it's
that?
got to be
My-
$25 a
The
roll or
film
some
is
shit.
ridiculous because my daughters have them.
It's like $3 a photo or some shit.
Yeah, it's dumb.
Absolutely ridiculous. He takes some pictures, and like this is a cool little thing for him. You get instant pictures. I'm like, you could just send them to Walgreens in front of him. You just pick them up. Anyway,
Or look at your phone.
so he takes one and hands it to Heidi. I love this bitch. So she's sitting,
Oh yeah.
Doing what you're not supposed to do.
Oh, shake it like a Polaroid picture.
about 5 minutes in, she looks at us and goes, I don't think this one is gonna work. Nothing
Because you're
is
not
happening.
supposed to
It's
shake.
because
them.
you fucking ruined it, Heidi, by shaking it
Even better.
backwards. You put the film in backwards?
No, she was looking at the wrong side.
Oh, that's even better. That's why you started out with I love this bitch.
God.
She makes me laugh every fucking day.
That's what's kept me from killing you, baby.
The only reason you're still alive.
My hands were around your throat. You said something. I laughed. It was funny. We ate cookies.
Oh my
Just
god,
like
I'm
that.
so glad you're more dumb than annoying.
You flip it over. Oh, the whole picture's there.
Her first comment. Well, why did it develop on the back of the photo?
Jesus Christ.
Oh,
That's good.
Steven, how you been?
Well, let me tell you,
Start time.
lots happened.
Oh,
First, there was bike time. I rocked it.
Oh, yeah, you're a biker.
the picture that Courtney posted of you on your bike with your buddy. I swear to God.
But that's pretty cool, wasn't it? I thought it was cool.
Oh. That's so cool. My cheeks hurt. Why do your pants have to come up so far?
Because he's a chode.
I mean, you can buy, they make them.
There's no way your mom doesn't hem clothing.
It's a fashion thing.
It's not.
He's
No,
doing
it
it on
is.
purpose. it was a choice.
But Steve says it's a fashion.
When you see old school bikers, they cuff their jeans and it looks cool. So I thought I'd do that. What are you doing? You're taking a picture of me?
I am, and I'm sending it to Cody so he can show everybody your fashion sense.
I'm not in biker mode right now. I'm in podcast.
Hey, Cody,
mode.
can you pull that picture up for me, please?
I love that this is podcast.
We want to talk about Steve's fashion. Because everybody that's cool has pickle chip on his shirt.
That is not pet.
I'm so fashionable. Look at me. I'm so fashionable. Listen to my...
I just ate them. But that's
Those are bike time crumbs. They're cool.
That crumb's been there for 2 weeks.
Steve, I know we're distracting you here, but I just want to read these. As soon as you started talking, Francisco said, someone start the timer. Jesse said, now it's time for a potty break.
Christopher Kelly, how old school is he talking? Does he think he's Fonzie?
Hey. I miss these people.
Yeah.
So bike time was great.
Bike time was a great time. Went down there and, had a good time.
Did you go to Bike Time or did you go to Rebel Road?
I went to Rebel Road.
Okay.
I didn't go into bike. Are you referring to the Harley the Harley place?
No, I'm referring to the event because they had Bike Time and then something changed with the rules and people got upset. So they started Rebel Road.
They moved Bike Time over by the mall.
Right.
For like a year.
Yeah. And then they went,
It failed.
That failed.
Yeah. No, I was at Rebel Road. I was going down there, and that's kind of nerve wracking with all them bikes, and you got to ride between.
Yeah, because I mean that's the thing that scares a biker more than anything is other bikes. I'm a pretty hardcore biker as long as I'm the only biker.
When you got 1,000 bikes on the street,
1,000 brothers.
a lot of brothers,
I would imagine the brothers was probably a lot lighter than you're thinking.
all lined up,
Oh.
all lined up with not a big space to travel between them, and you got to ride at slow speeds.
Trev got it.
I'm a little afraid I was gonna, you knock one bike over, they all go over like dominoes. I was
Like-
a little
like
afraid.
Pee-wee.
Of something. Yeah, I was a little afraid of something like that.
Probably not enough brothers there for dominoes, but okay. Hey, listen, did you guys play blackjack? That's called doubling down. What? You didn't catch my first racial joke? Let's do it again. So I mentioned the Electric Forest
Yeah,
that I attended not too long ago.
Yeah.
And there's two things that I hate about bikers.
music festival, Electric
Yeah,
Forest,
Electric
Music
Forest
Festival.
Music Festival. Okay. It's always the car's fault. We refuse to put any responsibility on the biker. We have to put signs up all
true.
down the road. Watch for bikers. I didn't see that biker. I was reading your sign. Sorry. I've the last 4 motorcycle accidents I've been on are singles. All the ones I'm hearing, it's single accidents. But that's neither here nor there. So,
What do you
I'll-
mean by single?
just a motorcycle.
Yeah, you just went off the road.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
common.
So I had a bunch of bikers on my Facebook feed joining into the hate of Electric Forest. It's just a bunch of druggies and a bunch of losers, and it's the Overdose Fest 2024 about all this other stuff. And I didn't experience that at all. But what I did experience was the entire time that Rebel Road and Bike Time was going on was motorcycle accident after motorcycle accident after motorcycle accident. And I was like, you hypocritical bikers. I just wanted to point that out.
I'm not understanding the connection, but okay.
Bikers shit on another get together saying that people are just
it was-
druggies and
So
losers,
there, you
but then they spend the entire weekend wrecking their fucking
it was-
motorcycles
so you're
drunk
saying that
as if they're better.
so you're saying that you stumbled upon a bunch of bikers ragging on the Electric Forest.
I didn't stumble upon, I scrolled upon. Yes.
So just a couple, like Mike must have said something.
No, Mike supports the forest because he's open-minded. He's not a closed-minded biker like a lot of bikers are.
I'm just wondering how you whittled it down to just bikers ripping on the Electric
juicy.
Forest.
Oh no. There was plenty of people ripping on the Electric
Is
Forest.
Steve
But the
close-minded?
elderly,
Is Steve
Yeah,
a
what kind of
close-minded
biker are you?
Are you a close-minded biker?
Steve's a closed-minded everything. And I mean
I'm open-minded to cuff
CLOTHES.
jeans.
He's closed-minded. That's why he cuffs his jeans.
Francisco said the bikers that crashed during Rebel Road, do you think that they didn't know to turn right?
Quite possibly.
That could have been.
Quite possibly.
That could have been. It was a testament to hypocrites, Stephen.
Yeah.
Was my point.
So bike time was a great time.
It was a fun time. I had a blast time down there, but I'm going to move on because then that was just that. It was a great weekend. I can't wait to do it again next year.
One of the last times we talked on the episode, we talked about how good looking your brother is. Bob is a good looking motherfucker. I saw him in person again recently, and I was like, God damn, he is a good looking dude. I just wanted to point that out. So,
Well, that's nice.
Uh-huh.
I didn't know where that came from, but I liked it. It
so
was positive.
I was thinking about cuffed pants, and I was thinking about like the car shows, the old stuff.
Uh-huh.
That's Bob's style. He's like that kind of that.
Okay,
grease-
there's the connection.
was it like a kind of that
You left that
greaser.
part out, and I was like, okay.
Grease
50s,
monkey.
yeah,
Yeah.
We're
that
just
sort of
talking about hot brothers now.
I had the guy that was fucking
got a hot brother,
DJing with
too?
me last night.
Couple.
I walk into the fucking DJ booth and he looks at me and he goes, "Hey, is that mic on?" I said, "No, why?" And he goes, "God damn it. Why is your brother not a fucking model?" Yeah, my brother's good looking.
Everybody used to think my
Everybody,
brother-
the whole wedding party was their fucking knockouts. Every one of them.
everybody used to think my brother was the hot one.
Really?
Yeah, the meth
Hot
head.
because he had a hot glass pipe in his pocket.
Hey-o. I don't know. They just thought he was hotter than
Right,
me.
because he was meth skinny.
Yeah. I
That
wonder
would
if they still think he's hotter.
On a scale of 1 to meth.
Steven, what else can be going on in your life?
Well, most horrible thing happened. Trying to think where to go.
I know you've thought about
I got a
this.
flat tire at Rebel Road.
I know you've thought about this numerous times. So
Pete did something that I had to feel
Oh, shit.
wonderful about him for.
how'd you handle that?
I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to handle that from here on out.
The look on his face was thanks enough.
Every year, my in-laws come into town. They rent a place on Lake Michigan, and we stay out there. Or by we, I mean everybody but me.
Too busy doing podcasts.
I'm too busy working usually, and my in-laws are getting they're older, and this year it didn't go so well because while this vacation happened, my mother-in-law passed away.
On
The-
vacation.
On vacation, they live 260 miles away up in Alpena, Michigan. So yeah, the it was just kind of ironic that this happened while they were visiting us here, on vacation. So, but getting up to this point of her passing away, this is in a place just outside of Pete's district, I guess, of where he works and covers for his job. I get a call on my way home from work that my mother-in-law and my father-in-law fell at this place, fell down. And falling, for an 82, 83-year-old isn't usually a small deal. I assumed that they were still on the floor because Courtney was alone.
Who is watching?
Hmm?
Who is watching, by the way?
Just putting that out there.
If I can interject for 1 second, I want to float this. Trev just puts it in the middle. And go ahead.
So, Andy, to make a long story short, this place is at a place where there's very spotty cell service.
It's paradise, right?
Yeah, I actually get a call from
I mean,
Katie.
a lot of steps to paradise, but paradise.
There's no steps. There is a few steps, but there's mostly a ramp.
a ramp.
A very back and forth ramp. So I don't want to get into all the weeds of that, but the point is I didn't really have an address. I didn't know who to call, and I was like, I'm going to call Pete because I thought that this was in Pete's district, but I didn't know that. So I call Pete. I'm like, hey, my mother-in-law just fell. She's here, blah, blah, blah. Pete's like, I'll be there in a minute. So Pete goes there. He shows up with his with Keith, which we all know Keith. I'm heading there, and Keith goes up there, and I have to say this, and this is hard. I hate Pete. That's not the hard part.
He had to get the easy stuff out first.
Set a stage.
Yep.
The shit that falls out of his mouth weekly. The way he piggybacks all of my creativity and claims that he's the funny one. The way that he carries himself. The way that he just fucking is taking shots and losing weight without even having to try because his fucking insurance will cover it, I guess. Or something like that.
I'm down 70 pounds. Throw it out there.
The way his surly confidence when there should be none. It irritates my soul.
He used to be a lot softer just a few years ago. You've done this to him.
He makes my soul hurt.
It was once intact before the Pete.
So knowing that, the fact that Pete's the one that shows up to help,
Like a hero.
Like a fucking superhero.
It's not even in his area. He's not getting paid for it.
goes to this place. My mother-in-law was already in bed at this time because Courtney had picked her up apparently. But I thought we were, you know, it was going to be a pick her up thing. She's in bed and Pete is there.
Story needs a soundtrack. Go ahead.
And Pete's in there and he's talking to her, and this motherfucker is being charming as all get out. He's got my mother-in-law laughing, and you know, he's taking care of all her needs. He's being so attentive. He's being funny. He's checking on my father-in-law, and I'm like, this son of a bitch. I mean, he's got my mother-in-law eating out of her hand. We couldn't get her to go. She showed up not feeling well. She didn't look good. I think me and my wife both thought we probably should take her to the emergency room right away, but they fought us. They being her and Courtney's dad. It's one of those things where I don't know if that's called gaslighting. When you I knew when I saw her, we should take her to the doctor. But they were like, no, everything's fine, to the point where you start to believe them.
Right. Yeah.
You know, is that what gaslighting is?
Yeah, pretty much.
And I'm like, you know, maybe I'm just being overly worried about this. You know, well, I don't think we were being overly worried,
No, not at all.
considering the
In fact.
ending of this story. But, well, I didn't see anything bad. Was that
I
bad?
know you didn't, but
You did it. You're good.
No,
Keep
you're
going.
fine.
You're
You're
good.
fine.
You're good. What's wrong with it?
You were obviously right to be concerned.
yes.
So
Yeah.
Pete talks her into going to the hospital.
it wasn't even hard. I said hello to him. I literally said, "Hey, can I check your pulse while we're talking?" And I'm looking at her, and the tone of her skin said she wasn't feeling well. Like they said, she looked like she wasn't feeling well. And I felt her pulse, and I said, you know, I take one look at you, and I really think it's worthwhile going down and getting checked out. She goes, "Okay, let's do that." They've been like,
It was not even a remote fight at all.
Steve says you should go to the hospital. Fuck you, Steve.
Yeah, fuck off. God, why are you in this family?
He walks in the room. You should go to the hospital. Okay.
but we all know that, you know, again, family. Oh, you're just being overly worried. I showed up. I was in uniform. Whether or not I knew what I was talking about, I had an air about me that I did, and we all do that. If I yell at your kid or you yell, it hits differently, right? It happens.
So Pete calls the ambulance people that do cover the area that we're in. They come, and this place was a place that is very hard to get to. I mean, if you're overweight and you're 80-some years old,
You probably shouldn't be here.
it's a huge ramp up to a top of a dune. Then you got to go up some stairs, and then you're at the top of this beautiful dune with a beautiful
I've never seen a view. I mean, I'm talking majestic view. Like, I was pretty sure there was a unicorn jumping over a rainbow. It was amazing.
Like maybe if it was your last week on the
Yeah. We've talked about this. You're not being insensitive because Courtney and I have talked about this.
You're not being insensitive, according to Steve. I
No,
want to put that out there.
yeah.
She said this by Steven's standards.
Yeah.
No,
we've had the conversation.
Silver
Their
linings,
last
right?
week is in this cool place. She's with her grandkids. They're
Yeah.
all, we're all.
She was surrounded by the people she would want to have been with beautiful views. It makes perfect sense.
So she ends up going to the hospital. Find out she had some issues going on, but we thought we were pulling it the other way. We thought she was perking up. And then I went to Jeremy's kids' party. We left the hospital.
The curse on me rubbed off on you.
We were up at the hospital visiting. We went to Lily's graduation party for an hour, and we came back, and we thought she was resting. We went home, got a phone call, and she was gone by the time we got to the hospital. Something we didn't expect to happen. We thought she was going the other way.
Considering you and I had a conversation in the parking lot as you were leaving the open house and I was getting there of how things were going.
Yeah.
And then a few hours later to get that text message was a little bit of a shocker.
So then
Wait a second. Hang on. Praise White Jesus 13 says,
My ginger.
your mother-in-law met Pete, saw how much better life could have been if Courtney married him, and decided to die in hopes of getting him as a son-in-law in the next life. Crazy, but seriously, condolences to Courtney.
motherfucker.
You fucker.
I said motherfucker.
As soon as I was out of earshot, she was like, you could have married somebody not nearly as fat as
So
Steve.
I didn't hear it, but Courtney said that when she was in the hospital, all she kept talking about was, "Oh, that Pete, he's such a nice guy." I don't think she's ever said I was a nice guy.
Her final,
Because she's an honest
hours,
person.
they were all spent thinking about you.
7 different kinds of smoke I was throwing. My bedside manner is top notch regardless. I rolled into that place going, and I turned up every knob that I had, and I didn't go back down to 5. I stayed at 7. And I was like, I am going to show these people how much better I am than Steve. And I was winking at her. Oh, man.
He's actually in the room with her, Pete.
Holding Courtney's hand.
Me, and he's just spitting his bullshit. And I look over at Keith, and Keith rolls his eyes like, I have to listen to this all the fucking time.
Just about one of
his partner, not Keith, my father-in-law.
Yeah,
I
Keith.
don't know if
Keith.
I don't
The
know
guy
if
that was with me was Keith as well. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So one of the things that made her laugh the hardest, she's like, you didn't have to, thank you so much for coming out. You didn't have to do that. I said, hey, your son-in-law leaves a lot to be desired, but I love your daughter and grandkids. This is what family does. And she just got a great chuckle out of that. So even in all of that, I was still able to shit on Steve. Oh God, it was amazing.
And she agreed with you.
I wanted to live stream it, but the signal sucks out there.
Signal did suck. Does suck. So then there's funeral week. And anybody who's lost somebody like that, we had to leave, go back to Alpena where they live and my wife is from.
3-hour drive.
4 hours and 15
4
minutes.
and a half.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's a haul, but it's a beautiful little town.
So we go through, and then there's the day of the wake, which I don't know if any of you, I'd never been through one where I'm this close to the person, meaning you have to be there the whole time. And you're, even though I didn't know as many people as my wife and my father-in-law did, obviously, but I did know, you have to almost not entertain, but you have to tell the same story a zillion times.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody comes in and says, well, what happened? She was so healthy. And I actually know she wasn't. And, you go through the whole, because everybody wants to know what happened, right? It's pretty daunting. So I'm sitting there and I walk out and all of a sudden I look over and I'm like, that motherfucker looks like Pete. And I walk closer and I'm like, that motherfucker is Pete. Pete and Amanda drove 260 miles, 4 hours and 20 minutes up to this thing. And Pete walks in and everybody's like, Courtney and everybody. I can't believe he came. What a soul. What a tender soul he must have.
$62 worth of gas to make Steve look bad was so worth it.
And I'm like, this motherfucker won't quit. Stay the fuck away. Stay away from my family.
Stay in your lane, bitch.
That inheritance is mine.
conundrum. Everybody thinks Pete's great. Now, how can how do I go on? I don't know how to react. What do I do? I got to be good to him now? I got to be nice to him? I got to pretend I like him?
I don't have an answer for you, Steven. I don't admire your position that you're in.
I fucking walk in here, he corrects my grammar within the first fucking half hour here. I'm like, I want to punch you, motherfucker. But you came to the funeral, so I don't know what to do.
Not only did he come, he tried to recruit all of us.
So thank you guys for staying home.
So I texted.
We didn't want to raise expectations.
Let me pull it up. So I texted. Just Jeremy and Travis outside of our group. And I said, "Hey guys," I said, funeral's Friday in Alpena. I know it's a trip, but I think we should go to support Steve and Courtney." And Travis says, "Who died?" ? And Jeremy's like, "No thanks." And that was the end of it. Okay. So
exclamation point.
Yeah.
Jeremy didn't even consider it, even though us going to his kid's graduation is probably what killed her. We left. If we wouldn't have left her,
She'd still be here.
she might still be here.
That's my kid's fault, not mine. She wouldn't have graduated.
What a bitch.
Yeah.
I told
Way to succeed in life.
I told Jeremy, I was like, "Hey, just so you know, I wrote on Lily's card, congratulations on not getting expelled." Because my wife left me in charge because she was out of town.
Yeah.
And I was like, I get it. Obviously, sincere congratulations. But I'm also like, you know what I mean? Like in the grand scheme of life accomplishments, guys, my daughter graduated this year. I told her the same thing. In the grand scheme, hey, congratulations. You just accomplished the easiest thing you'll ever do.
Yeah.
Good luck in the real world.
Remember last year, the bare minimum?
Yep.
You did the bare minimum. Now here's some money for it.
Speaking of money, Billy
You-
Beige says
You met expectations. Congratulations.
is Pete getting invited to all family and extended functions, Courtney? And Curtis comes in and says, Pete took care of my sweet Jesse 2 years ago at Legion's Con. He can never do wrong in my eyes. Fucking St. Peter, god damn it.
So what's funny is I got a text message on my way home that night from his father-in-law, and we've been chatting back and forth. We're in a fantasy football league together. So and he's already giving me shit because I always pick a kicker in the second round, and he's already blowing me up about it. Seriously, Guskowski, and he's like, "What a bitch." I was like, "Whatever, Keith." I mean, I call him K-Dog because we're tight. You know what I mean? But
Why is it Chris Kelly? Jeremy's playing some three-dimensional chess. This was a payback from Steve fooling around with Rich. I would never do something to harm Courtney because of something Steve did, though.
Wow.
So then last night, I went to Unity. You guys know what Unity is?
Christian Music Festival.
Went to Christian Music Festival, and wow.
Lame.
I also did time your last one. It was 22 minutes.
That's not bad. That's not bad. I covered a lot of ground.
22 minutes.
I did bike time. But you know what? At least there was a ton of great content in the story, i.e. me. How was Judgment Fest? Did you have a good time?
I believe it. I did.
You know what? Honestly, they have a ton of great musicians there. A couple of years ago, I got a free pass. I saw a great band called Pray Away the Gay. They were amazing. So, and the message was phenomenal. So,
Some reason it didn't work on you.
that was one time we were both into it. So,
It's not gay if you're friends.
I gotta tell you,
You were touched.
that might be where it's at. There is some hotties.
Yeah, I met this one chick, and all I had to do was marry her to get a little action.
There is something about those very plain buttoned up.
Hey Trev, do you want to speak to hooking up with a hardcore Christian girl? You want to speak to that?
It works out pretty good.
That buttoned
You
up
play
to
your
the
cards
back,
right.
Yeah, once she gets the
Look.
little devil inside her.
the dress that goes down about mid calf.
Oh Jesus, I gotta put
I gotta throw up.
I mean,
cover up her pants sleeve
Come on.
tattoo.
Come on, doesn't that just make you wonder what the hell's under there? I mean, you're like
bush.
you're driving me.
Lots of hair. Just lots of hair.
Casting belt.
I got a little embarrassed, a little bit. Courtney was sitting next to me.
Because you got a chubby?
No, Courtney. I know. I looked over and Courtney had like I could see a little bit the top of her cleavage. And
Oh.
I took my. I was like, cover up. I took my sweatshirt and I put it over her, and I'm like, don't defile yourself like that.
Not in front of these people.
Yeah.
I felt much more comfortable
Take my napkin.
after that. And yeah, it did. It I think it did. I feel changed. I don't know why. I was listening to the music, and then all of a sudden, I just found myself doing this, with my hand up.
Like
Have
this.
you seen that?
Oh,
You know?
that's probably not it. No. No, not at all.
Not this.
No, please don't even
This.
do it.
I said not that.
It's a
This.
superhero flying, right?
Yes.
A superhero.
Totally
It's
different.
a Superman.
Yes, totally different.
Totally different.
Jesus
This is
fucking Christ.
exactly. This is what you do it for Jesus Christ. Is when the music's playing and you're moved. You do this, and I didn't know. I don't know what
I
compelled
thought it was
me.
like,
You can do that too. You can do the
Right.
double. You can do the double.
Oh,
I feel
the
like
Christian
you
high
know.
five?
Yeah.
You
yeah.
can do the double, but
High five in Jesus. Hallelujah.
I prefer this.
2 is too much.
Yeah, two's just too much. Then it's just might as well be get freaking crazy and non-Christian and be like, raise the roof. You don't do that. It's too close to that.
Evan, where we at?
So walking out of there feeling refreshed, like my soul had been nourished.
Francisco says if we get
His cup
born,
runneth over.
if we get born again, Stephen, I'm dropping my $10 Patreon. The born again biker.
Bikers for Jesus.
Holy rollers.
Holy hogs.
So I just wanted to say, I want to invite you guys to go with me next year.
Yeah.
To Unity?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You let me know.
If I can ride on the back of your motorcycle.
If I can get fucking wasted.
Yeah, the blood. It's just called the blood of Christ. You're fine.
Free country dairy. Not free.
What?
Not free.
You sold me for a second.
You had to put money in the collection plate, and then you got milk.
Plain strawberry and chocolate.
They have milk for sale there. at the
Oh my
Jesus
God,
place.
strawberry chocolate? That's fucking blasphemous. Those Christians know how to party. Strawberry milk?
I got myself some strawberry milk and some Chick-fil-A. And
You're like in
Of
heaven.
course you got Chick-fil-A. Now Maverick's excited because that's how he parties his strawberry milk.
If Jesus takes the wheel of your motorcycle, does he turn left to go right?
Who said that?
1-6.
Oh, 1-6 shooter. That's fucking gold.
If I recall right, and I don't recall a lot from that weekend, Maverick's girl did have some milkers.
holy balls. Some milkers. I like that term. I'm using that one.
Oh, fuck.
What am I doing?
Cody's so embarrassed.
Cody's like, how low have I sunk? This is what I do on Sunday mornings.
Hangover on Sunday morning, and I'm sitting with these fat fuckers.
I did not miss this. Oh, fuck.
Oh.
noticed something about Christian music. The songs are really long.
They're all kind of the same song, too.
Not as long as your trip to hell will be if you don't believe.
We went to a Goodwill yesterday, and they were playing a bunch of Christian music, and the kid looks over and she goes, "Why is every song exactly the same?"
They are. They don't even end.
No.
They like
Roll into the
they do a song.
They're in the same key. They just fade to the next song.
No, they fade it out and then they do a commercial and then they just bring the volume back up to the same song.
Is that called an interlude when there's just music in the background?
Yeah,
sure.
Like the back, they get kind of quiet, but they're still playing, and then the guy comes up there and he's like, Jesus Christ, blah 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 blah. And I had this story, and this happened to me, and I tell you what, I looked up to the light, and then I did this, and then this girl over there cried, blah blah blah, and then they sing it like a chorus, and it's
hallelujah,
da, 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 and then it goes back down, and then they start. And the guy's like, and you, Jesus Christ is with you too, and you too, and you too. And then I'm like, that's all this is. It's like,
wait, you two's coming on next?
I'm like, wow. I'm like, I mean, hallelujah. I'm not ragging on Christianity, but Christian music needs some help.
But I will also tell you,
Striper tried to help it. But
there are some Christian bands like you listen to that music and it's like, yeah, I like this.
Yeah.
I have
It's got a good vibe.
I have
Some
heard
of the content they have.
Hey, we want to drop our new single right now. It's out now. It's available on iTunes because you got to pay for it. We don't do the free shit because we're Jesus, and it's about Jesus.
This one's about how bad Satan is.
Oh, flipping it on its ear.
Yeah. But then the next one's about Jesus.
This one's about Dungeons and Dragons.
I like your religion.
So now that we're all caught up.
Travis listens to Dio.
We should do a new, you know what? We should do a new podcast.
Ooh.
But instead of Dungeons and Dragons,
Steve needs
Sex,
another
Dungeons, and Drag Queens.
Sex, Dungeons, and Drag Queens.
Sex, Dungeons, and Drag Queens.
How do I got to dress? That's all I got to know.
I don't know any drag queens.
Well, you might after this.
Well, you're not going to meet any going to Christian festivals, so expand your horizons, Stephen.
Yes, to the heavens.
The grandest.
What am I doing gifts?
Cody's like, I want to fucking leave.
Remember Father's Day?
Oh.
Okay, hold on.
Holy Father.
No. So we just got two people at the same time. Dork Layer and Francisco said Christian metal minivan or Christian music minivan. What would we call it? Praise in the Pacifica?
Oh shit. Yeah, that works.
What do you
The worship wagon.
Ooh, I like that. The worship wagon.
worship wagon? You got a Dodge Caravan, right?
Yeah.
Just so you know, Jesus Caravans. Jesus Cares a van? No, that doesn't make sense.
Just call it the Caravan.
Yeah, they would do that. Yeah.
Oh, van.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. What other vehicles would be great to do a Christian music special in?
Jeep truck.
What?
Jeep truck.
A Jeep truck?
Jeep truck.
Jeeping for Jesus.
Oh yeah, that rings. That rings.
Yeah, that's
true.
got a little
What are we gonna do the gifts now?
Jeep Wrangler Satan.
We don't have a specific order of events, so whatever the fuck.
Happy Father's Day, guys.
Happy Father's Day 2020. Was it
Jesus Chrysler?
Yeah, that's good.
Nice, Steve-O. That's what I'm talking about. Jesus Christ.
Was it 2023 that this was first spoken about doing Father's Day gifts
Yeah.
for each other?
Yeah.
And then we just totally never did it.
Yeah.
And then the following year, I think Maverick brought that up, or it came up again.
Mm-hmm.
We had forgotten we already had the idea,
Right.
brought it up again, and now we decided we were going to go through. We drew names. We forgot the names. We had a few rounds of things happening weird, and then we went on hiatus and everything else. And we are here, and I believe we are ready to actually see if we can do a better job at buying each other Father's Day gifts than our wives do.
Well, what's super cool though too is over the last couple of weeks, I've gotten another father. Like I just sent Keith a gift Wednesday, which is super cool. So,
God damn it. We kind of.
where did Travis go?
I don't know. He disappeared.
I don't even think he knows he's on the show today.
I'm assuming you went to go get his gift.
Or well, yeah, he's not getting a new drink, so
Probably is.
well, his cup's here. That's why. I don't.
Who knows?
Or did he have a one like that?
No, he did. He's probably refilling his cup. So
I thought we would.
maybe he, you know what? Maybe he just was moved by the Holy Spirit. Maybe he's on his way to church. He just realized the error of his ways.
That's my box down there, right?
I don't know.
Oh, over there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm gonna need that box because that's where my gift is. So
Oh, we're doing this.
Yeah, welcome back.
Show.
yeah, thanks, Trav. For
We thought maybe you got moved by the Spirit and went to church.
Off camera. Had to go potty.
what'd you do? Take a picture of your dick and show it to Cody right now?
Yeah, why are you sharing it
Trying
with
to keep
me?
him entertained.
How are you not going to share it with me? I'm your
I say
table
we
buddy.
go around the table. We start with Travis. Travis can offer his gift to who his surprise recipient is, because we don't exactly know.
We don't exactly know.
I feel like I should go last.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's that awesome.
All right.
You think
One.
Cody in here?
It is that awesome.
I went like I'm not good at anything, so I just bought a gift. So I mean I can go first if you guys want.
Yeah.
All right. So that I
When you
just
say you're not good at anything, what do you mean? I think people might disagree with that.
I'm assuming that like people made shit. You know what I mean?
Oh,
Like or painted
artistic.
shit.
I didn't make
artistic,
shit,
you
no.
know. So
I'm with
all
you.
right.
I'm with
So
you, brother.
I drew Junkyard Jeremy.
Aw.
And so I was
Aw.
there was
Aw.
something that I saw that I was gonna get for him, and I was like, nah, fuck that. And then when I drew his name, I went back and got it. Because it spoke to me in a couple different ways. So hopefully you like it, Jeremy.
What does the junk man get? For the man who has all the junk, look at this. Beautiful. It looks like junk.
Right out of the
Wow.
dumpster
Yeah.
for you, Junkyard Jeremy.
It's even got dirt on it.
Yep, and there it's some of it's chewing gum holding it together.
There might even be some feces there.
There. Ew, is that really gum?
That's so good.
It's really gum chewed by my 9-year-old daughter.
Oh, great.
Yep. So if you ever want to clone my daughter, you can now. You have her DNA.
Yeah.
So
Oh, it's help. There's scotch tape, and for those of you at home that can't see, it's ripped up Oreo cereal box, chewing gum on it.
Fuck you,
And
Christopher
it's
Kelly.
sticky. You
It looks
fucker.
like it came out of the garbage, which is exactly what Jeremy loves. I think you're killing it.
Smelled it.
that was the intent.
I just
Shout out to Piper Sue. She legit did that. I said, honey, will you make it look garbagey? And she did all that on her own. Like I said, even chewed the gum.
yeah. Tell her thanks.
I will.
Holy shit, a Nintendo Switch.
Not even
I thought there was a price limit.
Was there? I don't remember a price limit.
Yeah, it was like $5, right?
Yeah.
I hope you didn't give me.
Yeah, I'm glad you didn't get me. Well, it's covered in gum.
Was gum literally used to keep that on?
Yeah.
Yeah, look,
I said Piper Sue chewed up gum for me.
it's minty.
It's minty. Yeah.
This is a Legend of Zelda. I believe that's a controller and a like a containery boxy case. That's right. That's the word, case. So, thank you very much.
You're
Pete.
welcome.
I appreciate
And
it.
Glow in the dark. And that was
You know I
what
love
drew me
some
to it.
Glow in the dark.
Pretty cool.
Hell yeah, that's awesome. Thank you so much.
You're very welcome. And feel free to chew the gum.
But,
All right.
what, no. What do I need the knife?
Well, I mean, you should open the Nintendo Switch controller, right? I mean,
Should I? Did you put something else in there?
No, I didn't. I don't know.
it's really the Nintendo Switch controller.
Yeah, well, a controller and carrying case.
Hell
So
yeah.
when he travels, he can if he
I
needs
don't
a
even have
case. And
case for mine, so yeah,
So-
that makes sense.
Awesome. That's a very great gift. I thought it was just the box.
Wow.
I mean, maybe I'll get home. It's just a
Still
bunch
better
of
than my
shit.
gift.
I shit it.
Who do you want to go next?
I can go next.
Let's hear it, Steven.
I have Cody.
Happy Father's Day.
Oh,
Happy Father's Day.
Now, Cody was a challenge.
No, he wasn't because Sarah calls him daddy. So, by the way, second best set at the wedding last night was his girlfriend, Sarah.
Second best.
Second best.
Cody
Well, the
was-
first best was the set I get to play with. You know what I mean? So,
Cody was a challenge. He's the only one that actually isn't a father. And has
I mean, he-
said
arguably the father of the YouTube channel.
well,
We are your
Yeah.
bastard child.
he's been very upfront with the fact that he does not plan on reproducing. Is not going to add to the next generation, so his bloodline stops now. He will not be responsible for any bringing up any youth. So therefore, I got him something that he might as well just say "fuck it" and just enjoy life.
Are you opening his present for him?
I didn't wrap it.
Because I'm a losery piece of shit.
And Cody is often drunk on the weekend, so I thought he should drink
Watch.
some. He should drink some nice whiskey.
So
Oh.
Woodford Reserve.
And
We were sipping that last night, Cody.
Ooh.
I thought he could enjoy that since he's really got nothing else to offer. He might as well just be drunk.
What the fuck does this have to do with kids?
Well, it's,
It
the only,
makes him tolerable.
it's the only reason we're alive is to spread our
Tricking you into
seed.
reproducing. It's that Jesus fucking unity thing he went to.
Well, thank you very much, Steve.
Yeah, I hope you enjoy that.
Thank you very much.
Happy Father's Day. Cody.
Happy Father's Day, Cody. Get fucking wrecked.
Me next.
Fucking wrecked. he said.
Yeah. Next,
Me?
either
you?
either you two. Yeah.
You? You're in
Yeah.
the circle.
So,
Let's go this way.
so I had Pete, and this is a mix of
A mix.
two of your favorite things.
All right. How did you get titties and butt
Yep.
in here?
We'll see.
Titties and butt.
Amazon.
Ooh. I got a feeling Cody's gonna impress here.
Is it titties?
And Ed?
So take a guess. If you guys were to get me a gift that's a mix of two of my favorite things, what do you think it would be?
A Turtles He-Man mashup figure.
Well played. Well played, Cody. This is He-Man mixed with something.
You have to have Jeremy explain that because I don't know who that is.
Well played. Thank you, Cody.
I actually get you another.
That would have been better just to leave it. That was so good. Oh, and I love how even Travis knew. Ooh. Best game of all time, Fallout 4.
Ooh.
Oh, it's a little
You
bobblehead.
might have that already, but it's supposedly a pretty cool bobblehead of.
I don't have any of these. These are super freaking cool. Those of you that play the game know that you collect the bobbleheads and get special perks. Oh, that's awesome.
Oh, hell yeah.
Very cool. Thank you, Cody.
You're welcome.
Which one was it? Which perk was it?
I don't know.
No, okay, cool. Super cool.
Yeah, I don't
Perk
know,
of
it's
having
like
your
I don't
hands
know.
smell like
one.
chewed gum all day.
What?
That is the perk of having your hands smell like chewed gum all day.
Oh.
Thank you, Cody.
I guess that leaves me.
No,
Jeremy leaves Jeremy.
and you. But you wanted to go last, so I think that would mean Jeremy's next.
Yeah, I mean, you want to go
Yeah.
first? I mean, this
I want to go fourth.
is your gig. So
It's very important that I go fourth.
this guy, he's been broken since we started.
So broken.
I might have made that screwdriver a little strong.
Oh.
didn't say orange juice.
After you threw up, or this is actually for Pete.
Uh-oh, we got screwed up.
No, we absolutely did not. You guys were dumb enough to all tell me who you got. So I played the game.
This motherfucker!
This goddamn son of a bitch.
Fucker!
I didn't think it was going to work. I didn't think it was going to
So everybody that forgot,
He told him that they had. Yeah.
so I'm not going to get a gift.
That's what makes me.
That's what makes it.
I thought your father-in-law and your gift. That could not have gone better.
No way.
This guy.
What were we thinking trusting him?
You guys are so stupid.
So how this goes down is a few of these dumb fucks forgot who they had.
I saw this opportunity.
I remembered. Pete sends us a group text and says, "Hey, I think I can figure this out. How it works? If you guys will tell me, if the ones who know who they have will tell me." Which I remembered that I had gotten Cody. I did not forget, so he couldn't fuck that up.
It's actually not for Pete. I fucking caught on it.
He sent me he couldn't hold himself. He sent me a picture of that the other day. How beautiful is that?
That is a bowling pin.
It's pelvicus on a bowling pin.
Custom painted by Jeremy.
Jeremy, holy fuck.
That's pretty fucking cool.
Oh, that's the coolest fucking Father's Day gift ever.
Can we fuck
you,
now?
Whitey.
Can we fuck now and
The problem is that may become a murder weapon.
Yeah. Oh my god, dude.
I don't know where the fuck you're gonna put it, but
I know where I'm gonna put it. I'm gonna put it right next to the fucking test shot of pelvicus. Holy fuck.
That's pretty cool.
Dude, this is almost as big as the boner that I got when they fucking gave me pelvicus. Oh, Jeremy,
you
that
go.
is awesome. Hell yes. Oh. And you're a motherfucker.
thanks.
Holy fuck. That is amazing. Which brings me to Pete's gift. Yeah, there you go, Steven.
Look at the look he just gave you.
This is nice. I like this. This is actually if only I was a D&D fan, like a player, this would have been fantastic. I mean, this thing is we've seen this on the show, and it's fucking awesome.
I absolutely love that thing.
And I am so glad that I got it because I'm so glad. I'm not as glad that I got it as I'm glad someone else didn't.
Yeah, I got two of them because you were like, they're on clearance. I paid like $8 and I got two of them shipped to my house. So
Well, you could have had 3.
You might not need that. You could. There is one. I think you could just open a flap. You might not need that. Oh,
Travis has been really pushing that knife.
what?
I could just stab somebody. Oh,
Greg says, my mom just asked me, do I know you guys personally? I said, this is what Legion's Con Nights looks like. Pretty much, yeah.
I will say
Hi, Greg's mom. How you doing?
the best night of Legion's God.
Oh,
Oh, dude.
Us and Greg just hanging out.
Yeah,
Yep.
Steve being in bed, it was amazing.
Ooh, nice. I have Ganaga Hide,
oh, look at that.
who is an amazing, awesome
Ganaga.
G.I. Joe
Did
figure.
did you have him yet?
No.
Thank God.
With a
She was like, good, that's the only one I had duplicates of.
two animals come with Naga.
Yeah, a monkey and a fucking boar or a warthog, I guess. Probably a warthog, right?
Warhog, yeah, but there's more in here. Ooh, look at this. Woo! Indiana whiskey. Is there something else in that? What is this? Oh, there's this too.
Thought maybe a little bit of light reading for you.
A book here
He's the notorious reader.
called Dark Ride.
I'm trying to help him.
It is a comic book.
I also thought maybe Pete would like that book.
It's about a motor. It's about a motorcycle.
And
guy.
it is used because a piece of toilet paper fell out of it, which means Travis read this on the toilet.
I did. I thought I should pre-read it. There's something else in there, though. Did
Is
anything else fall out of it besides toilet paper?
Oh, I don't know. I saw. Is that a bag?
It might be in the box. Maybe in the box.
box beer.
I'm not trying to derail this, but there was another little piece in there that was pretty fun.
She gone.
Boom!
There it is.
Boom!
So,
Is that the Francisco sticker?
No, Francisco.
Dominic,
Dominic.
No.
Okay, yep.
for your motorcycle helmet.
I'll put that on there. Oh shit!
Oh,
I
that
just
was
wrecked our new
Yep,
board.
there goes the new board. It's Trav and his dog. My wife's gonna kill me podcast. That's a great sticker.
It's a great sticker.
Show the
Oh, the little guy.
So what's this? The whiskey looks like? Is it just a breakfast for degenerates? Indiana whiskey. Now that yeah,
That's
Straight
fun.
from Indiana Comic Con.
nice,
Yeah, there was a booth there selling them.
nice.
Yes, and I know you like your whiskey.
I like whiskey. I like to try whiskey. So
Uh-huh.
that's very fun.
Hell yeah!
Very fun. Thank you.
So
So Cody and Jerry walk in this morning. Cody's like, I can't wait to give Pete his present, and I'm like, that motherfucker.
these two are looking up the dates of when you texted and everything, and he's panicking now, going, "He did that on purpose."
Totally did.
Totally trying to make it so Steve don't get a present.
I did too. So what? You just went around the house and found shit to give me?
No, literally from the bottom of my heart.
Which is in his ball sack.
You were going to give Pete the whiskey then.
He was going to give me all that, but the Joe. Actually, he was going to give me the Joe because it's one of the few that has two animals, and he knows that's my thing. So
That fucker.
I love you, Steve.
I know, I guess.
Not as much as Jeremy loves me, though. Oh,
and I would have gotten away with it too if it weren't for you meddling kids.
oh, god damn. Oh. This might be the best Father's Day gift I ever.
Including the gift he got to become a father.
That's way down the list.
Holy shit! I love you.
Well, thanks. I love you too.
You are a motherfucker.
So you actually figured it out.
Yeah, we
They-
figured it out.
They
before
figured it
the
out
show.
today because they both said they brought me a gift, and that was the only reason they
How did
figured
you
it
get
out.
that? You were going to give that to Pete?
No, Jeremy
No,
was being funny because
yeah.
he found out. When Jeremy handed that to me, I knew what it was. I knew it wasn't for me.
Oh.
Yeah.
Holy shit, dude. That's awesome.
Just means I have to make more now.
It does. I was
You
actually
should
gonna.
have done that one.
I was actually gonna give Pete a signed pelvicus figure.
So we've got plenty of room in the van for bowling pins to sell because all of our friends are dog shit, and it's basically gonna be you and me on the way to Legion's Con.
Sounds good.
So
Oh, dude. Holy shit, man.
Hopefully we don't get hit and have the bowling pins all over the fucking road.
You do know that if you did like 10 bowling pins for Legion's Con,
Mhm.
every one of them would sell.
How much should I sell them for?
$100.
Minimum. $100 they sell though.
200 is.
so I can take them all home with me.
I understand having to put time into it. At $200, you do the right figures, they sell too. Honestly. Like think back, finding the price point is a huge part of it, but like one of the hits of Legion's Con last year was the wine toppers.
Oh, good point.
I mean, it was a hit.
Yeah.
And I didn't get one. This bitch though. God damn, dude.
Well, maybe if people might be interested. Maybe I'll make a couple. Bring them with us.
Dude, there is not a ton of things that I would say would stay in my collection till the day I die. This is one of them.
Just just things he can sit on.
He's like, I can't.
Just things he can sit on, Cody.
I
says.
can't guarantee I'll have Heidi till the day I die, but I will have this bowling pin.
Yeah, I might not have her after this.
Might want to put a thicker clear coat on there.
Okay,
Just in
okay,
case.
thank you. I don't want to ruin the bowling pin.
Hey, Steve, can I read that when you're done?
Sure. As soon as I finish it.
God damn it.
Oh shit!
Well, happy Father's Day, fellas.
Yes, thank you guys.
Thank
That's fun.
you.
That's good stuff.
Jesus, how does it take so long to do this?
We're dumb.
Yeah.
I just know one day I'm fucking late. I could have been here, maybe kept the plan intact.
Had you been on time?
Had I been on time, I ruined my own prank.
Steve, 10 minutes before the podcast starts, says I slept in. What's that like sleeping in? What's that like?
Didn't feel like I slept in. I was up late last. Remember, I was partying at the Christian festival last night.
So you're in bed at 10?
No, I was like 1. As soon as I left the Christian festival, I went down to
Church.
No, I went down to what the hell's the name of that? Legends, and had some booze.
Whoa, damn.
That's what
I
Christians
don't even
do.
know you anymore.
That is what Christians do.
We went down to the Legends and got a drink and discussed all the books we want removed from the libraries. It was a good time.
Oh, damn.
Curtis Ackerman, it will stay in Travis's collection because there are no eBay sold listings for him to know what he could get for it.
1/6 shooter. I'd love a bowling pin of my tribute figure. Oh, wait.
One day, Trevor. One day you can join us. One day, Trevor.
It's pretty sad that he hasn't gotten one, considering who they give them to now.
Oh, fuck shit. Walter got a 2-pack and 1/6 shooter's got nothing.
Oh, shit.
Billy Bay should get one first, though.
Oh, God. Oh.
All right.
I got some toy drama.
How do I honestly, how do you do a Billy Beige figure without it wearing like a gimp mask?
Just put a gimp mask on it.
Okay. There we go. Cody, I think we should start. Should we do it? Jeremy, what do you think? I'm sorry, guys, but we got a little inside joke going on here. I know we don't usually try to do that on this podcast, but I feel like it's go time.
If this is your first podcast with us, then no big deal. But there are some things that we do, and we kind of build off of their jokes. So the only thing you have to do is go back to episode 1, listen to all the episodes up to this point, and you'll get what we're talking about.
So, toy drama is a highlight of this podcast for some people. What I have learned is people definitely appreciate it when Jeremy reads the toy drama. And this one came across my feed. I don't know what actually caught my attention to this post. I'm not real sure. But I might have a few ideas. So
I don't know. I mean, it's covered. You want me to quick put a heart over the spot and send it to you?
I expect.
Why is it red? It doesn't help.
By the way, poor Joe Suter getting in on this. He's captured in the screenshot. By the way,
Yeah.
Can I see it, Jeremy?
if you're not following Joe Suter on Mythic Legends Cabal, he is an amazing poppet swapper. I don't know anything about this guy except for he posts fire, absolute fire.
Yeah, we did a Legends cast with him. Oh, didn't you see that, Trav? We had him on. And
I watched your last one and I did not enjoy it at all. It
You watched our last.
So
was a react video.
this is a
It's not appropriate.
it's a chick butt in underwear, and it has been, of course, blocked out because there's a little bit of BH almost poking out. So
Is the
we
one on
wanna
your
be
phone
safe.
covered too, Trav?
Nah.
And there's figures on her
Let me
butt.
see it.
Couple road pigs. Don't zoom in too far, Peter.
Yeah, you can kind of see the stinker.
Oh, yeah. And it's beat up a little bit.
Yeah, looks like she doesn't wipe very well.
Hey, that's a beautiful lady of the night.
I'm selling these figures to get my wife an anal bleaching.
Got a couple hemorrhoids bouncing off it. Scar from her.
Guys, hey,
Scarf when they had to cut her when she had
listen,
kids.
when I came up with this toy drama, I expect you to be responsible adults here.
Be respectful, damn it.
I'm sorry. I won't talk about her brown butthole.
This is in G.I. Joe Uncensored. Posted by Chase M. Livingston. It's time again. For which version is your favorite? To me, Road Pig was always the toughest looking G.I. Joe ever made. He could beat up 3,000 of those 1982 straight arm guys at once. How anybody would prefer a 1982 Zap over this beast just absolutely blows my mind. I do have to say, I like the convention one the best, and I'm excited about the one I'm getting from Legends of the Hidden Force. What about you? Excuse the pimples. It's been hot in New Mexico the last few weeks. Uncensored, this group is.
Let's get into the comments.
Damian Baker says, this is the definition of trying too hard to impress I've ever seen, mainly because it isn't. Chase says, you gotta be the biggest loser I've ever met. Just enjoy some tail and stop being a player-hating douchebag. Just because you got picked on in high school and still ain't shit, don't mean you need to take it out on the rest of us in the group.
Justin,
I'm not a player. I just crush a lot.
John Deal.
Enjoy some tail.
Tail with pimples. John Deal says, the group name says Uncensored, and knowing it is half the battle. Johnny Medina comes in and says, same panties? Question mark. Apparently, judging by what I've read in this briefly, I've read in this comment thread, this has been posted a few times. Maybe not these exact figures, but the same panties in the same ass, or the same ass in the same panties. I don't know.
Maybe she had a wedgie.
I'm not trying to kink shame.
I'm not trying to kink shame.
So he says, same panties. Chase says, different. And she just got off a long shift. So I really took one for the team taking this picture. Her beaver never stinks, but it sure was a strong muskie today. Kind of turned me on.
Pheromones. There's a lot of pheromones in there.
Johnny, these are the ones I was wearing the other day when I took that other picture of her. But this ain't the boobs I'm talking about. I'm waiting for her to get off work. This chick just left to go get her son. Salman S. Das says,
Does this whole thing take place in a trailer park?
yeah, obviously. Salman says, does she ever change those panties? This is a thing now.
My wife would choke you out for using the word panties.
These are a different color. Grow up. He says, okay, LOL.
Grow up. Grow up. Don't mind the pimples because of the New Mexico heat. Now grow up.
We need a fifth host. It's this guy.
Sarita Pearson comes in and says, and she's not on OnlyFans yet? Lots of question marks. Chase comes back and says, I got a lot of chicks. Just do whatever I ask them to. But I kind of their sugar daddy in a way. But then I got a lot of sugar mamas as well. That do me for some sausage.
Wow. This guy is Travis' spirit animal.
Mark Droke says, leave some pussy for the rest of us. Oh, no worries, man. Out of this whole group, there's only a few of us that are into chicks.
Only a few of us.
One of these. That's finger gun worthy.
Johnny Medina says, real baddies match their panties and bra, not this Dollar General fit. Man, you can't even score any poontang.
Oh, this guy.
Poontang. So there you go.
There's 111 comments.
All about her whisker biscuit.
Just when I screenshotted that.
Yeah, I took these straight from the
Yeah.
screenshots that Travis sent.
So I want you guys to know this. We've talked about G.I. Joe Uncensored numerous times. This dude has been on a tear. Every day, different picture, different woman, different figures. I'm not kidding you.
Yeah.
I'm not kidding.
Wowee.
And you like different tattoos, different and every comment thread is like this.
Christopher Kelly. There's a Waffle House somewhere that just had a waitress call in sick to take more of those pics. 1-6 shooter, Joan Lee fans. God damn it. You know, there are just some people that are going to be way more manly than I'll ever dream to be.
Oh, God dang.
That voice was fucking perfect.
It's still up, huh?
Well, there's a
I can see it.
titty one that he did with looks like Zaymot and Tamzas or
And I didn't even
Tomax and Zaymot.
I didn't even see them all, to be honest. Like this dude has been on a tear.
I'm sure.
Yeah, on a tear. And
that's two.
And he
for
don't like
girls.
anybody that gets in there and comments like negatively, he fucking goes after them.
Goodness.
Like he goes after them.
Hedgehog says, "Be right back."
All of a sudden our viewers just
Yeah,
dip.
they all drop.
We went from 12 to 6.
Hey Cody, pull
Up
up
to 12 in 2 minutes.
pull up this one from G.I. Joe Uncensored, kind of along the same vein. I just sent you a picture. It's from G.I. Joe. It's a post. It's kind of along the same lines as that one.
Total dude ass crack.
Total dude. Total dude.
Jesus Christ.
Oh.
All right. Moving on.
Moving on to some more drama. I'll read this one.
Okay.
Sorry. Won't be
It's
as-
up to 286 comments now.
That does not shock me. It's so funny too because like there's comments in there, you know, people are like, I can't believe you did this. And like people are like literally the same group that every day people post a hot chick of a brunette and say, Baroness, you know, like
Mhm.
yeah. All right, so this one's I got this one sent to me. And this was taking place in Savage Crucible's main page.
Yes.
Oh,
Curtis sent this.
you
one out.
you saw this one as well.
Yeah.
Larry Ho
Larry Ho.
Larry Ho.
Getting it.
posts, really cannot believe what's happening to the cabal.
Uh-oh.
What happened?
How did they allowed such authoritarian control in there? That BS isn't cool, man. Pete, just come out. Just tell us you're Larry Ho. Okay.
Nope.
Just go.
Everything I do is underneath my real name because I don't give a fuck.
So Larry has a few screenshots. His screenshots are a post that he tried to make, which is at my signal, unleash hell, cabal adjacent, but X-Ray Studios nailed these Legionnaires.
Okay.
And it's a picture of a Legionnaire from X-Ray Studios. He also then posted this, a screenshot of his post that said, why are the admins removing people's posts on their whims and wills? This is not what the cabal used to be, and this is not cool. What? We're not allowed to ask questions now.
He just asked 3 questions.
Miguel Angel Chavez.
Well, the last one says his profile's been suspended from the group.
Oh yeah, sorry, I missed that one, didn't I? Yeah. His last one is a screenshot of the cabal, and it says, "Yes, your profile has been suspended from the group."
Okay.
So Larry might have messed up in the cabal.
So he posted a picture of a different toy by
A diff-
X-Ray Studios.
A different toy, yes.
That it was Mythic adjacent.
Said it was Mythic adjacent.
The word mythic was in the post.
As long as you write Mythic in your posts at all, it's good to go.
And the Cabal took the post down.
I can't wait to post ass
Yeah, they
photo.
took the picture of the night or whatever, and then the picture of him bitching,
Him
and
crying.
and then he was suspended.
Yep, him crying about it.
Why was he crying?
Why are the admins removing people's posts?
Because they're not about Mythic Legions.
Yeah,
Steven.
That's not accurate because even if you
Rules.
post about Mythic Legions,
Well, you might get
you
removed
can still get it taken
if
down.
you're Peter.
If you're me.
McGill says it has morphed into some kind of sect.
Ooh.
By the way, I am starting a sect. Okay.
How long have you been wearing a wedding ring?
She asked me to put it back on. She asked me to put it back on.
It's got to be recent.
It's probably been about 3 weeks.
So the story is then he left the Cabal and went to the Savage board to bitch, and people proceeded to tell him that he was wrong.
Well, some, but he had some.
Ow.
And that's how Pete's toe got broke.
He had some supporters.
So what did you do, Travis?
Which part? The ring?
Yeah, what did you do? She's like, hey, you didn't put your ring back on. You cocksucker.
Someday, Peter.
My wife asked me to put mine back on too.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, it must be like a
Yep.
40.
So then he so then he took a grinder and cut the center out of a wheel from his Jeep and put it on.
Steve tried.
I didn't try.
They don't make rings in size 24.
You did try. Oh, I've been claimed again. So they should put some energy they use to censor anything is not adoring Mythic Legions on innovate and make the line and community better instead. Very sad. Because apparently the Four Horsemen, are too busy monitoring.
The Four Horsemen themselves
Yes.
are monitoring
The Cabal.
the Cabal instead of trying to figure out how to make new toys.
Because the toys have just gone, right?
Yeah.
You know what we need to get into is drama.
Yes. So
The Cabal actually has a very democratic way of removing posts. It's caught by an admin. It's screenshotted into their private group. They all take a look. They do a quick vote, and then they remove it. Unless you're me. So when I reach out to
whatever, Larry.
when I reach out to admin, I get, yeah, that one didn't come to the group. It just got pulled. And I go, oh, okay, well, fuck you all. So
George Lidstrom. The Cabal sucks. It's run by Walter Hagen, member of the Four Horsemen.
Oh, shit.
The fourth. Dude wears Birkenstock sandals and thinks he's cool.
hey, Jesus wore Burks.
He thinks he's cool because he says tacos and beer a lot.
He needs a shirt that just says tacos and beer.
He does. You should get that one
Yeah.
made while you're getting.
I have other Cabal shirts that I need to make first.
Not to mention, almost every member of the Cabal looks like they're a reject from a George R.R. Martin lookalike contest.
That's a fucking huge compliment.
You're
You're not good enough to be in the thing, but you're close. You're a reject. Hell yeah, I could be Daenerys Targaryen.
Tony Carpenter. As long as they have their clique, then you won't be welcomed. Shameful how it has become so cult-like. It's just toys for crying out loud, but the fandom over there has put it well above all.
No, that's not true. Because when other people say that shit 3 years ago, they're assholes.
At least those people let it go.
Nope. Yeah, coming from the guy that, I'm letting things go. By the way, my band reunited 3 years later.
Hey, the reason why I went back was money.
You don't think I'm getting paid by fucking Savage Crucible to shit on the Cabal?
You better
You crazy.
I
I get fucking stipends from Vala too.
Richard Jones says it's a Mythic Legions group, and they're complaining that they take down, and you're complaining that they take down non-mythic stuff. It's a Mythic Legions group for Mythic Legions. Whatever, dick. Stephen Ramatour. I'm sorry, it's Stefan. Stefan Ramatour says, I don't understand this. Why are you so offended by this? And follow-up question, why are you complaining about it in another group?
Yeah.
This is petty as fuck.
Oh man, if I would have said that, I would have gotten booted.
Pete comes back with, you don't need to understand because you have no idea what's going on.
You don't need to understand.
Go back to the cabal.
Go back.
I'm about to make a name for myself over here.
Dip it in the Kool-Aid. Don't even know the flavor.
Stefan comes back with, listen, Pete, I'm just saying, I don't think anyone in this group gives a crap about what goes on in another group. We are here for the toys. If you are butthurt about your feelings, go back to your mom's basement, brah. brah. Clearly, you aren't ready for socializing yet. Be like a cicada and give it 7 years and try again.
Oh, dang. He went nature on that ass.
Yeah, but after he said brah, so
You're done.
he already negated his cool.
FC Lewis Peterson comes in. Some mods need definitely to have a bit overzealous. Had a picture of a female dwarf barbarian deleted because she was topless.
Where? In the cabal?
Pete comes back and says, yeah. Why does it have to be kid friendly when you have to be over 16 to join Facebook? I think it's 13 actually.
Because they wanted it freaking kid friendly.
They trying to be Disney or what?
Oh man, I'm gonna start a Facebook group, and then because I want a kid friendly group or blah 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 blah, and then 3 years later people will be like, "What is this stupid group?" This because it's the way I made the group. It's my group. It's my group. I made it the way I wanted it.
My Jesus biker group is for all ages.
I don't think you were the right person to comment on this. Didn't you and Walter share a bed at one point?
No,
Bedroom?
I don't remember.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do.
I think he was supposed to, but he didn't do it. He was scared of me.
That's fair.
Yeah, you confused Pete. Actually, there's only one control freak pretending to be everybody's friend and using his minions to do his dirty laundry.
Damn,
Oh, that's a shot.
Minions.
That's a shot at the Templar Knight, isn't it?
Brian Peacock says it turned from an incredible fan community, which is why I joined in just a place to promote their own products.
Yeah, that's what it always was. A place to promote Mythic Legion stuff and show your love for Mythic Legion stuff and your creativity for Mythic Legion stuff. That's what it was right from the beginning.
Stefan jumps back in and says, would be nice for admins on this page to do something for a change and stop this train wreck.
Oh my God. Can the admins remove posts? Because then we can get people bitching about having their posts removed, like happens in the Cabal.
Then again, the Cabal cares too much, and the Savages don't give two shits.
Oh.
Pick your poison, y'all. And after that, guess what?
Comments turned off.
Comments turned off.
Oh, man.
Got the last word.
Kind of looks like Stefan won. Looks like Stefan won.
That's crazy, guys.
So I have noticed this in the Cabal. They've gone to this, right? And
They've gone to what?
like literally chopping anything that's not mythics. It's pretty much gone. There's 6,000 people in the group now.
Yeah.
Okay. If you're gonna let everything go, that group is gonna be wild.
Chaos.
Yeah, like right. You have
Yeah, because it's not now.
I don't see any chaos in that Cabal, really. I scroll through when I'm tagged in something, I look at it.
Yes. That's pretty much how I handle it as well. Yeah.
But I miss a lot of drama.
The other side of it is you're gonna miss a lot of posts.
Yeah.
Yep.
There's 6,000 people posted. You know, and maybe not posting, but that's a lot of posts. Shit gets buried real quick. Real quick. Yep. So one toy group against another toy group
Yeah.
till the end of time.
Yeah. That's a shame.
Yeah.
Just a shame. Can't we all just get along?
Can we?
I mean, it's easy.
But then we don't have anything to make fun of.
That's true.
Well,
Yeah. Keep fighting for our sake.
And I think that wraps up toy drama for me.
all right.
There definitely was a lot over the month we just took off.
Yeah.
Yes, but I try to keep it relevant. So,
So are we gonna We gonna try to do toy news because I mean I don't have 4 hours to podcast.
Well, it's a good thing we told a bunch of stories about our lives before we started.
Well, I think that's what people needed to know. But we had San Diego Comic-Con happen. We've had a lot of stuff happen.
Yeah.
And
We still haven't reviewed the movie either.
there's the movie. Yeah. So I don't really know how to navigate this.
Well, thanks, UPS guy. First, out of the way, get it done, and then we can decide.
Okay, we can do that.
Okay. What you got?
I got this awesome bowling pin. Guess what? It's me. It's me.
It's you. It's
Mhm.
gorgeous.
Yep.
The new skeleton is up here.
Oh yes.
That's
Yes.
good. I like him. I have one. Shout out to those others who got one
Oh,
of
the new-
them.
Well, that one's out. Might as well throw up a little. This is one it's just a pop and swap, play with it type thing there going on. And
Oh yeah, boy.
just the new skeleton from Mythic Legions. It's very fun. You can do a lot with this thing.
Best skeleton ever.
It might be. I mean, it's got nothing, because you could say it doesn't have any clothes and stuff, but
I said best skeleton ever.
Good day, sir.
It's very. You
I
can
say good day.
you can do whatever you want with it,
Yeah.
and that's what makes it fun. So
The posability is amazing as well. Not to really talk about articulation a ton here, but the things that this skeleton could do are very impressive.
I just wish, imagine what it could have done if the guys at Four Horsemen. What if Eric Treadway wasn't just like controlling the cabal, and he was actually like sculpting and innovating and
Maybe
trying.
if you were spending some time with the toys.
Yeah, maybe if he was doing something a little bit more with the toys. We could get cool stuff, but yeah.
I was excited about this skeleton when they announced it. I will also say I royally fucked up. I was trying to make my purchase that day. I can't remember. I put too much of something in the cart. There was limits on these figures. And somehow something happened where I had to readjust that. And all of a sudden I get my shipping notice and it's like, you have one skeleton and like 3 Skullmans or something like that. And I'm like, what the fuck? I thought I ordered 4 skeletons. Now, with that said, of course, I ordered 4 for what purpose?
Resell
I
them,
was
you
gonna resell them.
filthy scalper.
As soon as this one got opened, I was like, I wouldn't have sold them. Like if I had them, all 4 of those skeletons would have got opened, and I would have done exactly what Steve did, which is throw some shit on it. And
Yeah, I'm thinking about selling off all of my other figures and just replacing them with these skeletons.
they're amazing. They're amazing. Skeletons is one of the biggest draws for me into Legions, obviously.
Yep.
And when they showed this bad boy off, I got super excited. And obviously, yeah, we know this figure is coming as a base body for Morgus. Is it Vermilion? No.
Maximus or
Max, yeah, something like that. Yep.
Yeah.
So you're gonna have the opportunity to have this figure. You're gonna pay a little bit more, and he's gonna come with a whole bunch more cool shit. But I love this thing.
I love it too, and I gotta think that the Horseman's gonna re-release it too down the road with a different bone. I think they may have even said that will probably happen.
Yeah,
possibly. With
I love these limited.
Glow in the dark, that's all I'm saying.
Oh, it'd be killer.
Glow in the dark.
Glow in the dark from a ski con.
Girl.
Yeah, I will tell you, I'm excited about. I'm excited about the future of this figure. Just thinking about it in the green, thinking about it in red. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, some Fury Skellies.
Oh shit, yeah. It's just beautiful, and I absolutely love it.
Yep.
Yeah, I killed it.
Very good.
And I mean, simple, right? Basic.
Yeah.
Like a literally basic figure. It's skeletons.
And there's so many different companies doing skeletons.
Especially right now.
I mean, there's a lot to choose from. And yeah, this one's right up there.
So
Probably my favorite.
the closest one that I would say that I was really excited about was it's the Fooshes.
Don't say it.
Yeah.
It's not. It's. Well, I'll have to delete it.
Yeah, Floosh, they do a really good job with
Yes.
theirs. Yep, lots of accessories on there too.
It's a little slider.
It's
Yep.
very slender compared to this.
Yeah.
this
Yeah,
piece.
these guys are, when they say big bone, these guys
Oh
are big bone.
yes. This is
These guys
definitely
heft.
They're a chunky skeleton.
This is the
Yeah.
my wife is going to kill me skeleton.
Yeah, and I like it. I
love
really
it.
do love it.
Absolutely love it. So funny how just that little pointy finger too.
Yeah,
Like just so good.
that's the taint scratcher.
Yep. Gotta get in there.
Comes with a bunch of hands, which is awesome. Because you get fists, you get bone. We got bone fists now. We got
Yeah, if you want to do a whole series of Cub Scout skeletons, just on your honor. Get my first aid cookie badge and shit.
We haven't talked about the little cosmic guy there
Yeah,
either.
let's put him up here. Skeletons are great. This is the heavy gunner. We were fortunate enough to slob enough knob that we got this sent to us. So
I have to say, I like it way more in person. When I saw it, like the photograph of it, I was like, cool. Like, I think everything's cool from Mythic Legion or from Cosmic or Four Horsemen. But sitting with him right here, right now, he's way cooler.
it's exactly how I felt. Cosmic has this every Cosmic I see, I look at it and go, that looks cool.
Yeah.
But when I get it in hand and see it open, it's amazing how my opinion rapidly increases over the product.
I think that's a common theme with a lot of figures, though.
Oh yeah.
There's some they just you're kind of whelmed, and then you're maybe a little underwhelmed.
Yeah.
And then you get it in hand and you're like a little overwhelmed because it's so beautiful.
Yeah.
It's in a
I
good
really
way.
like the changes to his gun, right? There's
I don't like the colors.
Yeah.
Fuck it.
You like
do?
the colors?
No, I don't like the colors.
You
Yeah,
don't.
no.
Oh, but you don't like military stuff.
That's true.
And this is very almost practical kind of like military colors that might.
It fits.
Yeah.
It's got a
If he was in
almost-
a jungle planet or he's on Kashyyyk,
Man at
Star
Arms
Wars.
could wear it.
yeah. I mean, that looks like something. It looks like a trooper that could be coming through the forest,
Yeah.
or and I think that's badass. But yeah, this gun is like, I mean, we've seen this gun before. I don't know. Maybe there isn't. Maybe there ain't any changes to it. I can't.
I'd have to really go back and look. Kane had the same comment that you did. Kane's comment was the gun is different. And who knows? It might just be the actual paint aspect of it. But
Could be. I was looking for
who are you looking for?
the chick that has this gun.
Morga?
Yeah. I don't know where Borga,
looking at a pile of shit on
Borga might be.
She's probably in a pile of shit somewhere.
Probably.
I don't see Borga on the shelf.
But anyway,
Oh.
I like his helmet,
Yeah.
his little visor. or
Like
his
your
little-
helmet.
Pretty cool.
Diabonicus, the diabetic Skelly.
Yeah. I'm really impressed with it.
Was there another figure we? No.
No.
That's it. We could look at the newest release of Cosmics and talk about it, or we could save that for the next podcast.
I think we should save it.
Sounds good.
For
It'll-
October.
I'm hoping to be here again next
Well,
week.
that
The pre-order's
orders-
still going to be
yeah,
open by the
we'll-
time so we can kind of
give it a little bit of time.
yeah.
I will tell you, looking at those figures,
Yeah.
I am very excited for them. Each wave of Cosmic that comes out gets me more excited.
Yeah, I love that.
Yeah.
That one's real easy for me to just pick and choose.
Cog.
There's not
You
a
know,
lot.
that's
That's
what-
not a lot that I'm like.
You guys
Need it.
on Legion Cast, a couple of you said cherry pick. And
Yeah.
I'm like, man, I don't. There's probably one figure I would be borderline on, but I like the paint on her. It's the chick. Like,
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, but
that's the one I would be like if I had to cut one. Probably
she's
her.
the one. Yeah. But I even her like that head painted like that. I really love it. Obviously, David Williams, congratulations. And what a huge honor. Probably second in your life.
How does that work now? So did they? I didn't see the reveal or anything. All I know is that he did a pop and swap, right?
Nope.
And
he did it was a pop and swap with paint.
with paint, and then they took that idea and just turned it into a figure.
Yeah. He did an awesome buzz off tribute
And
figure.
he's gorgeous. Fucking
Yeah.
love it.
Amazing.
And he used,
I
he used
will definitely get me one of
he
those.
used all Mythic Legions parts.
Yep.
When he did it, and he painted it really nice,
Mhm.
and I agree with what Treadaway said. He's like, we saw it, and we're like, how do we improve on that?
Yeah.
And I agree. Like, if you're gonna do a buzz off,
That's it.
how do you improve on
So
what
I
David
read
did?
that, and I didn't watch any video or anything like that, so I don't know what else was said. But does he get like a free one, or does he
Oh, I'm sure you'll get a free one.
like? Because imagine, and no shade or nothing, but imagine like you put all this work into making this custom, it looks fucking great, and then the actual toy company's like, yoink, and they put out a figure like that, and then they're just like, oh yeah, this guy gave us the idea, and they're gonna make all the money on it and everything, and he just goes, yeah, thanks for stealing my shit, bitches.
Okay.
I don't see it that way.
No, I understand, but
No, I'm throwing that side out.
Yeah.
Like, I'd be honored as fuck.
that's what I would say. How would you feel?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
But I just wonder if it's just kind of like, well, you know what? That's the way the cookie crumbles when you're using their stuff
That's
and
a fact.
making your own
You're
thing.
using
That's a
two
fact.
things that aren't yours.
Right. Yes, exactly.
You're using
It's the
Mythic
whole-
Legions parts, and you don't own Buzz Off. Mattel does.
It's the whole
So
it's the whole like Mattel thing also, like stealing like what was it, Joe Amato's fucking idea and just putting out their own figure, and they're like, we don't gotta fucking thank him for shit. Fuck him.
Yeah. Where's the difference? Four Horsemen.
they
did
totally
that.
Right, yeah,
recognize.
they went the extra
Yeah.
mile. Like, yeah, bitch, we stole your shit, but it's badass.
Yeah. Well, I remember, and I can't remember if I posted it or if Bill posted it. Bill, and I have it. Bill did a custom on a orc helmet
Mhm.
where he painted white teeth going down this helmet, and it's beautiful.
Mhm.
Like it's like a piece of art,
Right.
And I remember like CB going, yeah, we're probably gonna grab that.
It's fucking when a good idea is a good idea.
Right? Like
And-
exactly. you
And
know?
Jesse says here that they talked with him beforehand.
Oh,
so.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you wouldn't say no.
And-
Fuck yeah,
and-
use that shit.
And the reality of it is David is doing work with them now.
Yeah.
Like he literally is doing work because he's so fucking talented.
Yeah.
I mean, Jesus, he ripped out these amazing tattoos
Mm-hmm.
while we're fucking singing, laughing, joking on stage.
In what I mean,
Some of us were crying,
I
but-
was very still. It's not all him.
I played a role in this. Curtis says they asked David if they could use it. Also, he's working for them making the pins for Legion's Con, so I'm sure they took care of him.
Yeah, we
Oh,
just
of
said
him.
that, Curtis.
I wish they would take care of us.
Love you, buddy.
We don't do shit.
I,
They're trying to fucking separate themselves from
Yeah, they're
us.
trying to back out of this. for
they're
the-
like purple gang.
The horsemen don't have time to do shit for us because they're too busy deleting my posts off the cabal.
Oh, horsemen themselves are doing it.
Yeah.
Purple gang.
Wonder when it was when they were like, maybe we shouldn't. Maybe these guys aren't really.
It's time to move away a little bit. How do you feel about the color purple?
These guys are lovable.
How bad are you when they're like, hey, those dudes all dressed in matching purple. We should probably grab them up.
Fucking van is showing up at the airport with signs for
Yeah.
Germany and shit.
Yeah.
We're like, hey, we hope you can get to Muskegon.
How do I get to Muskegon? Get a cab?
Yeah.
They don't have them. Good luck. Which, by the way, congratulations on IshCon. Ish, that is an amazing thing, and it looked like it was a great time. I think next year, guys, we might have to take a summer road trip.
Ooh.
I can't get you guys to respond to road trip messages in our current text message group. So I'm
We
like,
can't get all 5 of us to fucking respond to anything.
Come on, Cody.
We could have. couple of you could have taken a road trip to Alpena. Really looking for a summer road trip.
I would have to take some time off work.
It was a Saturday.
Oh.
No, it wasn't. It was a Friday. But
Yeah, I was supposed to have a band
Here it
practice that day.
I
got
took
canceled
time
last
off
minute.
work, but whatever. I guess.
Well, you're the leader. I'm like this close to getting fired.
let me know because
I'm a public
I'm
servant. I'm always that
Yeah.
close to getting fired.
You can have my job.
I'm one person sharing this podcast away from getting fired.
Ain't that the truth?
Who else brought toys? You have more, Steve? Or
I do.
It's gonna have to fit up here with this.
gotta share the stage?
Oh damn! That might be the last dreadnought I need after Naga Hide after I gave it away.
I mean, you didn't buy that for me.
I did.
Got Torch.
Hmm.
Torch is amazing. I guess you can't see him because of the bowling pin, but the last Dreadnought. Well, not the last Dreadnought, but the last of the original three. And
What a bitch!
I hate you guys.
You're the one who chooses to sit over there.
I mean,
Maybe if you would have posed him better.
he sat on my shelf for a friggin' week, and he was fine.
Thank you, Joe.
Well, he's got a little bit of a limp dick now.
Oh my god, you guys are the worst. For those of you at home,
It's a glossy surface.
they can't get anybody to stand. Give them.
He's having a party.
The Dreadnoughts are awesome.
Look how fucking awesome they are! This dude's lying on the stage shooting fire
If a real-
out of his dick.
If a real toy collector could manipulate him over there, I'd be able to get him standing in a pretty cool pose, and everybody. There we go. Look at that, Jeremy. He's kind of fucked up now, but
Well, I blame Travis for the first part, so this is what you get.
the flame effects are awesome. I still love all the effects that
It
G.I. Joe's
burns
do.
when I pee. No, the flame effects are pretty sweet. I really like the one that we put in where his dick.
The one that was
but
coming out of his
It's really
dick was
cool.
awesome.
It is. That's fucking cool. You got hot dick.
Come on, we've all had that.
Yeah,
At
we
least
all had
once,
hot-
right?
have we? I mean, I got soap in there once,
And then you can put him up.
twice.
Put him up with his Dreadnought buddy.
Are they gonna hang out in the same vicinity without?
Wait a minute.
Oh, nope, he's going down.
You mother... Did you just open this
Yeah.
while we were sitting here?
No,
Yeah.
didn't he brought that from home? He just gave him a second one instead of me because you're a bitch.
Look at that monkey on his shoulder. I love it. Oh, dang it.
Naga Hide with his
You better do a cool custom of that one.
boar, which is a pretty cool articulated boar. I mean, it's like I like to take these extras, like I don't know why, but like my Xylona's flock, I just picture them hanging around with a bunch of like animals, probably ever since we got the moose.
Yeah.
So I like to just I have an extra timber, so I just throw him in there with my Xylona's flock, so it looks like a
Oh
wolf.
yeah,
is running.
that fucking post is gonna get removed. Don't be doing that shit.
Oh.
What? But
Putting a picture with Silona's flock with the bar.
Oh,
Fucking that'd be booted instantly.
no, I mean he's cool. I mean 2 animals. He's got the monkey now, and he's got.
I
a
love the
bow and
monkey,
arrow,
dude. I love the monkey.
We know.
He comes with basically a low light rifle that you can disassemble and put in. It's in the pouch. I mean, these G.I. Joe is just killing it. Have we even discussed the Rattler? We don't think we have.
We have not.
The Rattler. I don't think there was anybody that didn't know that was coming.
Might be stealing Jeremy's thunder, but okay.
My thunder?
Toy news.
Oh, we ain't even gonna fucking get to toy news. I guarantee it.
All that work you did.
just,
1,000.
just go to the toy arc and look up all the fucking SDCC 2024.
We'll do it.
We'll talk about it next week. Fucking a month after they've all been shown.
The Rattler is beautiful.
Rattler's badass. Have you ordered yet?
No,
How many are you thinking?
4. I already had a friend reach out and say, "Hey, I can't afford one right now. What's a friend price after you get them?" Which is a very hard thing to answer, of course. But yeah,
You're broke, so how do I even trust you're
I
going to pay
can't
me?
afford it right
Fuck you.
now. Can you just get one and give it to me for cost? I don't see why you can't.
being a successful businessman and a friend is a very it's not easy.
Both of those things, I could
Gotta be
argue.
Successful.
I mean, you don't have to pay until it goes through. Till the
Till it's funded.
Billy
Till it's
Bajan,
funded.
isn't it close?
Hey, successful businessman, how much you make last week? I have no idea. I have no idea what I paid for shit. Hey, did you go to Courtney's mom's thing? No, I didn't. Yeah, you're a great businessman and a friend. You're crushing it, buddy. You are crushing it.
Oh,
Well-
falling apart.
G.I. Joe continuing to kill it. I can't wait to get my my Rattler someday. I haven't ordered it yet, but it will be
I
happening.
can't wait to get it from Travis.
Unless
for cost.
Travis will just order.
Well,
one.
actually, you could probably knock a couple of bucks off it because you saved on shipping by getting 4.
That's true.
So
That's true.
you know you can throw me a bone, right?
I don't see why you can't.
29 days left.
29 days, everybody.
How much is it?
325? Does that sound right?
Worth every dollar.
Yeah, it's real close to the same price as the Dragonfly was.
I bet that
The
Baroness.
Rattler's like a plane, right?
Yeah, I bet the Baroness sell for $100.
Oh, easy.
Just like Cobra Commander.
Next, clear the board because this is something you guys are all going to be.
Oh yeah, I can't fucking wait.
Courtney bought me a birthday present.
Oh my god.
It is a pop.
Oh, Courtney! Holy shit!
What the Courtney?
She doesn't stop being amazing.
She does no. What the opposite
Carl
of that?
Fuck the sunglasses. What you got in your hand?
What up,
Money,
Noah?
Big money, Bishotti. He's got a fucking dog in there.
Dog.
What?
Fucking-
the other hand, the phone.
Your fucking wife knows you like fucking dogs.
Yeah, she can't fucking
encourages-
do
she
this
encourages it.
anymore. No, that's the problem. Courtney's bringing 6-packs to fucking AA meetings. Like you need to knock this shit off, Courtney.
Top G Steven.
You are one of one.
Yeah. That's well.
I would say one of one. I would say 1.75 of
Billy
1.75.
Beige says
but
the
yeah.
heads to scale.
So is the dick. Guys, see it?
Oh. So the money in his hands?
Yeah, because I'm Big Money Bishotti.
Yep. And what's the other thing?
A cell phone.
iPad?
A cell phone.
He's got a cell phone
Cell
in his
phone.
other hand.
Oh god, that's so good.
They should have done a better job on the packaging. Like absolutely no Funko.
That is amazing.
Well, when your wife knows that she's got the best she can do, this is what happens. They you know.
I don't know. The text message I got last night from Keith ended with "Have a good night, son." You might not want to count those chickens, Top G.
All right. Anything else?
No, I'm done.
You done?
It's nice to finally have a dad that's not going to leave me.
I got news for you. He's leaving you soon.
Wow.
All right, I'll go. I'm here and shit.
Okay.
They only leave
Somebody that
Pete.
leaves-
They only leave Pete after they get to know him.
That's amazing.
I got Mirage Foot Soldier. Boom.
Wah, wah,
Wah,
wah.
wah, wah. That's awesome, right?
is cool.
Guys? Isn't that great?
Especially in that shaded little
No, I love these. They're starting to release these guys in,
comic version,
in
right?
red.
Comic version. Yeah.
Comic version. So we're getting all the red ones. And I'm enjoying it a lot. So
Speaking of fathers and what have you, they just somebody just found Steven's children from those years ago when he was jacking off in the woods, and they posted a picture on Facebook. Cody, could you bring that up? please? Steve's backwoods babies for when he was jacking off on the walking
looked like-
trail.
Oh,
Jack off
Mutated
on the
Groot.
walking trail.
Why do they look so sad?
Because I left them.
Because Steve's their dad.
I left them.
Daddy.
Reunited.
At the window, Daddy, hungry.
Just wasn't. I wasn't
just-
masturbating on the trail.
I won't
Digging little
clarify
holes.
that.
Coming into holes.
His own wife,
Cleaning it
his
up.
own wife brings up his affinity for dogs. He does nothing, but he's like, "No, I was not jacking off on the
That's just
trail."
not how it went. I buried my underwear.
Semen in that.
I had a wet dream, and I knew that was a sin.
He wants to make sure everyone knows he wasn't jacking off.
And I wanted to hide. I wanted to hide my
Shame.
guilt, my shame, and so I buried it
Sleep
alongside.
with underwear on.
Yes.
Fucking a weirdo.
Next, Splinter Skull.
This is stupid. I want to like it like
This
this.
is the
stuff.
Motu.
How do you not like a Jack Splinter?
Motu turtle crossover. This is the King Gray Skull version of Splinter.
The figures that nobody ever wanted, like Steven's backwoods masturbation underwear children.
Yeah, but what are they doing now? This is the Turtles crossover. They're about to do another crossover. What is it?
Thundercats.
Thundercats.
Thundercats and Motu or Thundercats and Turtles?
Thundercats and Motu.
Motu.
Doesn't matter. Each answer was wrong.
That goes with Pete's.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
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 They're buddies. They hang out. There's something about Jack Splinter, but in the last couple of weeks, it's been kind of a splintery week. So,
Oh, good.
so
I love this.
This is Splinter mixed with The Simpsons.
What is this?
What the crap? What is this thing?
this is young Splinter
Jesus Christ.
from the new
It's Bob Ross.
Splinter Ross.
If you don't put this with him painting something, you're doing it wrong.
Does he have a mustache?
He's got a
Oh my
mustache,
God.
and his hair is flocked. So
That looks like a McDonald's toy.
yeah, that's a great.
That looks like it belongs in the Berenstein Bear collection of
It
McDonald's.
does look like a Berenstein Bear.
Splinter looks like a bitch.
Oh, he's amazing.
How did Splinter go from this to this?
He
He
did.
only
He
got
went
the-
from this to this.
Yeah,
Turn
he only
in.
got jacked when they put a little Motu in him.
Looks like if Splinter lived next to Eric Foreman on that 70s show.
Is he got a mop?
Hi, diddly ho, neighbor.
Jeremy, you got problems.
Hi there, hold
Oh
there.
shit. This is one of those lines where like I'm picking and choosing, and I threw stuff out of the way to make sure that I grab this guy. So, I don't know why he's. He said, "Fuck you."
Hey, where did you get that awesome Happy Days Splinter?
Oh, shit.
Hey.
That Splinter's smoking a lot of pot.
Yeah, he's a pothead. This is pothead Splinter.
He's got his
Look at that fucking.
Thing is
I'm
gross.
sorry, I fucking love this guy.
That is gross. It's a
This
mustache.
is his nose. He's got
It's
the
a stash.
mustache. The
It's a
Black
stash.
Prince's mustache. He comes with his record player.
Wow.
And they laugh. My neighbor Bob comes over and he goes,
Hi there, hold on.
"Oh, that's at my dad's house. It was my dad."
You're the only weirdo I know.
Exactly. It's like, you're the only one who's gonna want this fucking thing.
You're only the only one that likes this pervert.
You're the only one I know with the affinity for jacking off in a movie theater.
I just realized that Francis is the fat basketball player in Teen Wolf.
Yeah.
I never really figured it out.
Yeah.
Figured that out until recently.
Pee-wee.
So there you go. It's Pee Wee Herman.
That
Can I
movie's
get a
terrifying.
jacket?
I hated Pee Wee Herman. Absolutely
Fucking
hated
weird.
Pee Wee Herman.
It was scary and weird.
I don't know why.
I loved him.
And I totally get it. I hated
Do
it.
you though?
Tim Burton made the movie. Of course, it was scary and weird.
I got nothing scary out
The
of it.
show
I just-
itself was kind of fucked up.
Pee-wee's Playhouse.
Yeah. A big fucking green monster with the mouth on the side and the one eyeball and shit. That was kind of fucked up.
I think at that phase,
Old man Kyle, that's literally the dumbest thing I've ever seen. Listen, I'm trying to lower the fucking bar to make all of you look better. So thank me.
speaking of old man Kyle, did you see the picture I posted of him lecturing Heidi in
Yeah.
the pool and the comments on that? The comments were fucking hilarious.
There's some funny people.
There's some very funny people
Funny
in our
people in
our
our
friend
group
group for sure.
Pee Wee tried to drown Francis in a pool over a bicycle. Think about that. Yeah, about a year ago. I finally saw Big Top Pee Wee just about a year ago after it'd been out for 30 fucking some odd years.
That was like part 2, right? Or is that the first
Yeah,
one?
but like technically it may not be the same universe. I don't know. Whatever.
Okay.
It's a movie that exists. Wow. But yeah.
Have you seen
he's
the
kind of a
new-
horn dog in it.
Yeah. And he's with that hot chick in it, right?
Yeah. Yeah, the chick from Hot Shots.
Yes.
All right, maybe I need to check it out. I guess.
Yeah.
Have you seen the one he did like 5 years ago?
No, I never watched
Straight
that
to
one.
Netflix. They de-aged him.
What?
I don't. Did they?
He was
de-age
Pee-wee?
him?
And he was like Pee Wee, like they.
Yeah, he was Pee-wee.
Wow.
Yeah, I knew it was like a Christmas special or something, wasn't it?
I don't think it.
I don't know.
I don't
Whatever.
remember.
I need to check it out. I haven't watched it yet though. He looked,
right.
He looked weird as he got old. Anybody else have toys?
I don't have any more toys. We are good for the toy portion of the show.
I had a Naga head I was gonna open, but
Nope.
That's
Denied.
That's on you, buddy. It didn't have to go down like that.
Yeah, Billy Beige says they just put makeup on him. Yeah, I didn't think they de-aged him. 'Cause he
Okay, well, I
still
saw-
looked
not
old.
putting that kind of money.
I
into
saw a
that.
fucking interview with Pee-wee, and he said that they did to de-age him a little bit.
Oh, well, there you go, Billy Beige. You're a liar.
Well, actually, it wasn't Pee-wee. It was Paul Rubens.
He's Pee-wee. He only sometimes was Paul Rubens.
Only when he was jacking off in a theater.
That was Pee-wee.
That was Pee-wee. When he was jacking off, he was.
Yeah. Here I come.
So I'm watching the screen, and it just said we went from 40 to 41, and then it dipped back to 40 really fast.
Somebody made a mistake. All right. So, we got anything else for the show?
Not for this episode.
I think this is what we
no.
do. I think our next episode is a binge out on toy news.
Okay.
And probably Deadpool, maybe, because we all saw it.
Oh, Deadpool episode has to happen for
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah, but
No, we're doing it. We're doing
We
it.
did all see it.
We did all see it. All 5 of us in this
Did
room.
Cody see it?
What the fuck? That gives Cody time, and also by that time we might have a 5th mic.
We might.
Oh, shit. It's a good call. Probably not.
Oh, we got listener questions.
Oh,
I just feel like we should probably get those. They are Patreon, so it is the people that somewhat matter to us.
Somewhat.
the rest of you, not so much.
Only financially.
All right, here we go. Are we ready?
Yes.
Yeah.
I have to like brace myself. What's going on?
Top 3 highlights each from San Diego Comic-Con 2024.
Yeah.
yeah, we'll do that next week. Weren't you paying attention when you posted the question 2 hours
I
ago?
did-
Dumbass.
I think that's hilarious. You could answer that.
Or you could fart.
You know what? I'm going to say the top thing that I saw just overall was the real Ghostbusters stuff from Mondo. It's going to be expensive as shit, but it looks gorgeous.
Nice.
I can answer it.
Go ahead, Steven.
Rattler, Road Pig. I am very excited about the 1/12 scale Mondo He-Man line
Oh, yeah, the 2000X stuff.
that's coming.
Yes. Great. Just what you guys needed. Another company making He-Man.
Are you gonna get those? Is that your plan?
My plan, yeah. I mean,
'Cause I don't think I will, so I'll just play with yours.
Yeah.
pending on what they look like when they,
Yeah.
you know,
They'll
we've
be
only
great.
seen a drawing.
They're gonna be fucking
Peter?
Oh no, I said we should wait until next week when we actually look at this stuff, but everybody's like, "Oh fuck it, we'll do it anyway."
Well, because
So,
we're
Well, I mean-
the three of us are toy fans. We actually did look at this stuff.
I'm gonna actually go off thing and not. I can't give 3 highlights, but I will say Marvel saying that Robert Downey Jr. is back.
Oh,
Yeah, quite an interesting
that's weird.
situation. I've watched a lot of videos, a lot of theory things, and the more I don't know where they're gonna go with it, but the more stuff I hear from other people, the more I'm like, okay, this could work. But I'm cautious. But it should
Mhm.
be interesting.
Of course.
You know, it feels like them going, oh fuck, what do we do? Robert Downey Jr. But it could work out. That could be
Well, when they're going to see
We'll see.
when they're going to see the financials from when they made a movie recently with Deadpool and Wolverine
Oh, that's
about
true.
2 characters that people actually care about and how good it can fucking be when you do that instead of shoving shit down our throats that we don't want. They're probably going to be like, yeah, we got to get Robert Downey Jr.
How amazing is it that in the first weekend of Deadpool Wolverine, it made more than the whole theatrical run of the Marvels
right?
in 3 days?
Yeah.
It made more money than that movie made in 2 months or one,
I
based on
honestly
how it
forgot
probably
that
is.
movie even existed. And the other day,
I
I'm like,
think-
I gotta play catch up. What do I need to
No,
see still? I'm like,
you don't.
"Ah."
You don't.
I think that the success of Wolverine and Deadpool will now fund the next 10 crappy movies about females that no one cares about. Like, all right, we got some money. We can make some crap again.
Here we're back.
We got out of the hole.
I want to throw it out there. I know I've expressed it, but I honestly believe they are bringing him back as Iron Man, as Tony Stark, and this is how they're going to be able to explain him being on set and still try and make it a surprise that he is back as Iron Man. I actually don't believe that he is going to be playing Doom. To me, the fact that he is playing Doom sounds like the dumbest shit I've ever heard in my life.
There was something in the comics, though, wasn't there? Where there's a variant
been,
of Doom,
without a
blah,
doubt.
blah, blah.
Without a doubt.
Plus, now they have the goddamn multiverse like crazy. Maybe it's a world where, you know, maybe Tony didn't
They can
go
keep it.
good. Maybe he went bad.
he didn't save
Easily.
Pepper,
Yeah.
and Pepper died, and he went dark.
And easily. But is that really how you're going to do Doom? So you have to have someone else in that movie playing the real.
Doom has to be evil, and nobody wants to see RDJ as evil.
Now, the other side of this, you may never see his face.
Right. I thought about that too.
He may be in the
Then why pay Robert Downey Jr.?
and that's what doesn't make sense.
Thought about that too.
Doesn't make sense to me. Yeah. I think it's still.
All right.
Yeah. Jonathan says, what are some of the reasons Hedgehog Action is your favorite YouTuber?
I'll tell you what, because he's precise, he's good looking, he's funny, and one of my very good friends.
Good one.
Solely based on his cuteness and the beard. It's all
Yeah.
about the looks.
Yeah, I gotta say, I feel like he's one of those just great dudes, and I imagine his channel is full of amazing content.
You imagine?
But I really just got to throw it out that he's a Patreon for us, so easily my favorite.
Yeah, that makes
I
sense.
was gonna say that too,
Yes,
because I know all my Patreons.
I don't even know what we're talking about.
Douglas Tupper.
Is Hedgehog?
I love Douglas. Isn't it
Douglas
true?
Tupper is Hedgehog?
No, Hedgehog's Hedgehog.
Isn't it true that the real reason there hasn't been a show in weeks is that all of you have been embezzling the Patreon money for hookers and below?
God, I wish.
Or isn't
I had to sell toys to get those.
or isn't it true that Jeremy walked out on all of this and they had to bribe him to come back? What was the bribe that Jeremy would want from each of you?
Full disclosure, there's not near enough money in the Patreon to get any hooker to do half the shit my wife will do for free. So
To all of us?
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
At once?
she would die. She'd just suffocate in a pile of flab.
I love blubber.
Are we gonna make it happen?
What? No, because you just put your ring back on because your
What is
husband told you to.
Yeah.
What is the question? How to bribe Jeremy to come back?
Yeah, what would it take for what was the bribe that Jeremy would want from each of you?
I would just tell him I'll be his friend. It's very easy with Jeremy.
That's
He
it?
gets hurt very easily,
Mhm.
and I
Mhm.
just would be like, "Hey, Dad, we'll be friends again. If you're not going to be in this podcast, I'm not going to be friends with you anymore."
As long as I'm getting attention, I'm happy.
I'm gonna go the darkest I've ever gone.
Oh, here we go.
The last time you walked away from somebody, they killed themselves. So you're gonna walk away from the show.
Oh boy.
Exactly. All right, Trav, you're up. Follow that.
I was gonna bring this for thanks UPS guy, but I got this new toy and it's got like 2 rings on it and like a vibrating piece. Like just I'm back.
Your wife sent me a Snapchat the other day that said Kitty playing with a new toy, and I thought, oh hell yeah. No, it was the cat
It
playing
really
with a
was
new
the cat.
toy.
I'm
I was
sorry.
like, this is bullshit.
I will tell you, she's discovered Sheen. And
Yeah.
I don't know how many days of the week I have to hear the word Sheen, but when the box shows up and there's a whole bunch of stuff in it that goes, I'm excited. So,
Yeah, the other day, my wife opened up her first Sheen box that had a miniature tennis ball launcher for the dog. And I was like, okay, then.
that's the kind of toys we're getting.
Oh,
Oh,
I would get you a tennis ball launcher to keep you, just so you know.
Thanks.
Launch my balls and you can chase them.
Alexander Earl Deshaw. What do you guys think about Alexander Earl Deshaw?
Who is that?
That's not a name. That's a title that he bought for $9
the Earl of
from
Deshaw.
Scotland to try to be like
Earl.
Steve.
Fake.
Most anticipated mythic coming out, part 2. Most anticipated
We
cosmic.
don't talk about Mythic on here. That's for the Cabal. I will delete your post.
That is way too hard for me to even answer.
I wouldn't know Mythic. Cosmic, it'd be the Buzz Off
Oh,
ripoff.
you do know, actually.
Do
you
I?
do know.
Do I?
Oh, yeah.
What's my answer?
The one coming out, like to get in
Tur-
hand.
Turpiculi? Turpiculi? Or
Turpiculi?
necronomousness?
I want the little creature thing.
Chlorpenigan?
That's tuberculosis.
Thank you.
Tuberculi.
Tuberculi.
Tuberculosis?
That whole wave just screams turpiculi.
That. I
Yeah,
mean,
yeah.
yeah. I thought it was something like that was announced or some shit.
Nah.
No,
I'll
yeah.
just say the bear or
Cut-
Atlas too.
Anything.
She was
from
a
the
nurse in a
Necronomicon
TB
side
ward.
is going to be amazing.
Got hit. Couldn't shake it.
Oh, man. Cosmic for me actually is probably going to be the newest, and it's not called the skate back, or I don't think, but the newest little riding thing.
His name's Gibby or something.
Fuck, man. I get off on those creatures, dude.
Those creatures are fun, and
Yeah.
I like even the little rider guy that.
Oh, so cool.
So
Dusty, and we missed you guys. Hope everyone is holding up mentally, but especially physically. Well, I'll tell you right now.
Is that a question?
It's not really a question. I think he's just sporting us.
Who?
Dusty. He does come
I
back
don't
with a
remember.
question.
I don't remember. I don't remember a Dusty.
But I would say physically, this group is on the right path. Right? Pete's down an insane amount of weight. Jeremy, you're still doing great. When
I could be doing better.
yeah, but dude, when I hugged you, I was like, wow, man.
Still can get your arms around me.
Yeah, I was like,
Yeah,
oh,
there's still that.
there's left.
So,
Steven, you're looking better. You still feeling good, buddy?
Yeah.
Good. Yeah. Dusty said, does the backside Dookies have any new members? Backside Dookies?
That's Steven's biker gang. Would be is my assumption. So
Any new members?
I mean, his kids from that post are riding with him now.
Duties?
Yeah, them too. But backside Dookies.
Oh, the front side filthies.
Membership has been steady.
Dusty said, where the hell is Kyle? We need him, and we know you have him.
Who is it? Who said that?
Dusty.
We do
Dusty.
have him. He's under the table.
Oh, Kyle. Curtis recently found a golden ticket and gets to go to the chocolate factory. Whose chocolate factory will Curtis visit?
Honestly, if you have a podcast, he doesn't matter. He's not picky about his chocolate factories that he visits as long as you can put him on air.
He's coming on Legion's Cast on Thursday.
We saw that. We saw that he has a whole week planned. I don't know how he's going to work or anything, but
He works from home.
Christopher Lefebvre. Lefebvre.
I got a little fever.
The Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle comic from IDW just restarted at new #1. Are you interested in hopping in on the new storyline?
I will once I go back to the comic store and pick up my issues. It's been a minute. It took me almost a year to get caught up on like 15 issues of it. So
Yeah.
Oh, that's super cute that you think that that's where your issues are. Is at the comic book store.
oh, that's not nice.
Oh, we're not doing real things anymore. That's right. I forgot. Sorry, that's
Yeah,
not this show.
trying to keep me
Yeah.
on the show.
Has Jeremy or Pete checked out the new takes on the Teenage Mutant Ninja?
I have not on the
Yeah,
no.
I've checked out
The TMNT on Paramount.
Oh no, I haven't watched that yet. No, it dropped just a couple days ago, I think. So
No.
Do
No,
either of you have Paramount?
yeah,
I do.
Okay, so
I'll get to it when I get
Based
to it.
off in the movie, right?
Yeah, it's animated, not CG. So
But it really looks like the movie.
yeah,
What
me,
movie?
The
Like,
most recent
the
movie
most
that they
the
had.
mutant.
Oh, the
mayhem
Seth
one.
Rogen one.
Yeah.
Anthony Halseal, breaking kayfabe here. I have missed your sultry voices and
What the fuck does that mean?
some of your
Tell
Snapchat.
you later when you're older.
I have missed your sultry voices and some of your Snapchats, but just some of our Snapchats. Welcome back.
Thanks.
What,
Hey,
are we Snapchatting House Heel? I'll get in on that.
Hey Anthony,
Hey, Anthony.
I'm gonna explain how Snapchat works. You send a fun snap, you get a fun snap sent back to you. Not repeated fun snaps of you going, yay!
I didn't even get those.
He wants naked pictures of your wife,
Maverick Salvagin.
Travis or Anthony or both?
Travis.
I think everybody.
Maverick Salvagin. Oh shit, get ready.
God damn it.
Jesus Christ.
God damn
What
it.
the fuck, Maverick?
It's a FaceTime continuum. Both in reverse. Around the sun. How many geometric candle watts per foot pound will it take?
Top 10 summer moments from Pete.
Jesus Christ.
Top 10 summer moments from Pete. Okay. Read that.
Okay.
Get it. Go, no, continue. I'm going to write them. I'm not.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, because there's 8 more. Did you book a party bus for Legion's Con?
Not at all.
No.
I sent a picture
It's
of
being
it.
discussed.
And nobody talked about
I
it.
sent a picture of it.
It's
Got
being
totally
discussed.
ignored.
Yeah, I'll be honest.
Everyone decided to go in planes, and now it's just me and Pete.
I didn't. I will say I didn't know if you were serious about that because I couldn't imagine your brother going, "Yeah, Pete, take this for a weekend fuck fest of all dudes."
It's just gonna smell like farts.
But
I stored it at my house for a year.
oh,
He said, "Whatever you need, you got it."
yeah,
So
then it's yours.
yeah.
Any plans for the Legion's Con panel? It's a surprise, Maverick. But
No.
No. It's a surprise, but no.
Surprise to us, too.
it'll be a complete surprise for us when Pete does it. Anyone backing the HasLab? Without a doubt.
Yep.
Nope.
What are you looking forward to that you know will be at Legion's Con?
Alcohol.
Does Rebecca count?
Sure.
Okay. When will a bear at all be posted? I'm working on it. What?
Who haven't you done?
I got you two. I got you two left. I got a couple bangers lined up.
Okay.
Too. So, what you looking forward to that you know will be at Legion's Con? I just read that one. I
You
think.
sure did.
What's the best way to scratch an itchy bum? Fingers, a fart, or a bidet?
A wall.
Oh, yeah. Farts work, but then they continue to be itchy.
It's a bidet.
Yeah.
Easy.
Oh, I thought about reaching it.
Oh, no, you got to put a man pond back there, a little rolled up piece of toilet paper, and just kind of let it squish around all day. Yeah. Use the soft stuff though, because your butt can only take so much from that sandpaper ass shit.
And this one's another one for you, Pete. I know you're working on the first one, but why doesn't Pete ask David Williams to draw his comic book he worked on? I mean, I know you're still waiting on Steve, but that's why haven't you asked David?
He needs a professional, and that David is professional.
I gotta say that Francisco, when I read this one this morning in bed, I literally laughed. out
wow,
loud.
that's hard to do.
Yeah,
Get you to laugh.
Never seen you laugh.
you're welcome. He had toy drama, which was the Savage Crucible post, which was good. But he had a very specific question based on one of those comments, and that comment was, almost every member of the Cabal looks like they're a reject from George R. R. Martin. He said, if this is true, who's Hodor, Pete or Steven?
I know what that guy looked like or whatever, but I'm
Mm.
not very familiar with the show. So
Hodor.
Have you
Hodor.
seen the book?
I mean, based on that right there alone, I'd say Steve.
I'd say Pete, based on body type. He was
So probably a little from column A, a little from column B.
If you're gonna combine them
Yeah.
like a little human centipede.
Centipede.
Have you seen the book for it's a it says George R. I don't know if it says it's from Game of Thrones and it's a book about Hodor, written by Hodor, and you just open it up and it just says Hodor. That's funny.
Oh, toy questions.
All right. Well,
Vala tried to buy and make Exo Squad. If someone does put them out, do you want them in a 6-inch line or a remake of the old 3 3/4 style?
Since I have no nuts in the sack on this one, I'd have to say go 6-inch, baby.
yeah, 6 inches is where it's at.
I would love to see 6-inch, but if it comes out in 3 3/4, I'm in. I love Exo Squad.
I totally agree with you on that. 6 is what I would want, but I would be just like Pete. I'd be like, hey, whatever it takes.
I mean, there'd be shit. I do this all the time. It wouldn't be a surprise. I'd get rid of shit for Exo Squad.
Yeah, I get that. Number 3, Origin Snake Lair was canceled. Does anyone give a fuck?
Origins
Put on hold.
delayed, yes.
Delayed.
Indefinitely. Maybe. I don't even know if they said indefinitely.
No, not indefinitely. They took everyone's criticisms, which there were a lot, and they're going back to the drawing board, and they're gonna show it off at a later date, and people probably hate that one too. I don't care. I don't give a shit. I'm not gonna get it regardless. I would rather have had like a
Fright
fright
Zone?
zone thing.
Give us
So-
the Fright Zone.
Yeah.
Hell, give us the Crystal Castle.
Right. Yeah. I'd take a Crystal Castle over that shit. Not that whatever. I don't have real estate and I don't need a new playset. Give me something familiar.
Yeah, totally get that.
Give me a remake of something I already got.
Yep,
I don't need
that's what
something
I
brand
want.
new.
I want a remastered version of something I already own.
When I saw that was postponed, I saw the picture of it and I was like, ugh.
It doesn't look anything like what they sold it to everybody as, so
Yeah.
I can see why people are upset.
Ugh. His last question, and probably the best. Number 4. It's a life question, by the way.
Oh,
First date.
Mhm.
Okay, so remember back to those days.
Shaking hands.
Okay?
Your first date or your
Nope.
first date with your current spouse?
Nope, it's a first date.
It's a first date.
It's a first date
So,
experience.
I'm about to go on a first date.
Yep.
Right now, as
Yeah.
current 40-year-old Pete.
Yes.
Okay.
First date and you get lucky. You hit it Scooby-Doo style. Doggy style for you lame fuckers.
Oh,
So
Oh, I thought maybe like
Scooby
I was
snacking.
like, can I get a snack? And she was like, okay.
do you go for a thumb in the butt, or as I like to call it, the Scooby snack?
Oh,
Or do you hold
This is
off?
Maverick?
No, this is it's Francisco.
I'm sorry, I was writing a top 10. I thought this was still
No,
Maverick.
no. His questions did go on for quite a while. Do you go for thumb in the butt, or as I like to call it, the Scooby snack, or do you hold off since it's the first date?
No, so you skip the Scooby snack and you skip the thumb and you transition your business to the back door and go zoinks.
the jinkies.
Wow.
And you know what's super funny?
Put the jinky in the stinky.
That person so that chick earlier that we saw, you could tell that's where you were supposed to put something because it was a little bit off color from the rest of it.
Yeah.
You know, like in all the Scooby-Doo, there's like 6 garbage cans. One's a different color gray. That's the
Right,
one they're
yep,
hiding in.
yep.
Yeah, perfect.
I say whatever she's willing to do, you do it.
Yeah.
I come to my senses and go to missionary.
Get on your Daphnes and put this in your mouth.
Daphne's fucker. God damn it.
I can tell you from my experience is you shoot your shot on the first date. Like there might not be a second date.
Yeah.
Right.
So you got to try and impress.
Yeah.
You definitely got to try and impress. Bonus question. If she allows it, does it make her a keeper or a girl you don't want to take home to mama?
Well, I normally, when I introduced people to my mother, I wasn't like, hey, this is so-and-so. We did butt stuff. Like I didn't. That's so.
Yeah,
And I guess-
my mother never was.
I don't think you got to explain that part, but I think you're more judging this based on her character.
Yeah, because the question is like, okay, well, if she's willing to do that, that's awesome. You want to hold on to her, or if she's willing to do that, you're like, oh shit, run. That's
Yeah.
the question, right?
Yes, that is the
So-
question.
No, I'm into they're out.
I will also agree with you guys on that, but I am the one that will have that conversation with my mom. Hey, by the way, Mom, I got a Scooby snack last night.
And then she goes zoinks and then high fives you as you watch your mom swallow a cheeseburger this tall. Oh. You know what I mean?
Not to go too far off the rails.
First time I ever met her, I'll never forget it. I hi and I give her a hug because I'm a hugger and she was a hugger, and she was like, "Well, it's a good thing I decided to put a bra on today." And I was like, "That is a bummer, Pam. That's a bummer." Pam, right?
Yep. Heidi asked me the other day. She goes, I hope I didn't tell this on the podcast already. She goes, you know, if you ever had a threesome and it came out publicly, how would you talk to your son about that? And I go,
I'm the man. Yeah. And then he goes, he quickly pulls his hand away and goes, "Dad, it was Jeremy and Pete. That doesn't count."
still counts.
Now, if it would have been Cody, I'd be high fiving you, but
Still counts.
still counts.
All right, Pete, top 10.
Oh shit! It's not a. It's just because it's a top 10 thing, so it's not like a funny one.
Oh, understandable. It's your summer. Your
oh,
top.
okay.
I mean, Maverick was really interested. in
I
your
guess
top
he
10.
And
couldn't-
no, and
Guess he
no,
couldn't pull it off too good.
So top 10 things I experienced this summer, because I can only speak for me, because I don't know what you guys did this summer. Number one, taking time off from this bullshit. Number two, working with David on my comic. A snap I got from Cody the other day. My wife and I visited the township park the other night on a picnic table.
Oh,
Yeah.
visited
Yeah,
and deposited.
yeah, it was good stuff. The way we passed the time on the 4-hour ride home from the funeral.
Isn't death hot?
What?
No.
What?
Talking about the memory of Steven's mother-in-law.
Yes.
Yeah. Hey,
God damn it.
say that, Peter.
Do it, Peter.
No,
Just do it.
no, we're not.
Say it.
We're not going to talk about stiffies after a funeral.
Oh.
We had fire department training, and I'm pretty much me a lot. Like when I'm doing my job, like I do my job, but like with my staff and like, you know, I'm still me, and I try to make people laugh and joke. And so every year I typically play the victim for our water rescue training, and people have to come out and rescue my fat ass out of the lake. And so we get, I'm out there and I'm floating, and it's probably about the 8th or 9th person that comes out to save me. And one of my firefighters pulls up, and he stands up on the jet ski, like he's looking around like for a victim, just wearing a American flag Speedo, just to make me laugh. And it was awesome. It was super funny.
Wow. I hope you got some real training in while you were out there, because actual people that may need you.
we don't actually train, because I tell everybody, guys, just call Steve. We don't need, you know. Working the Electric Forest Music Festival was a ton of fun. That was a highlight of my summer. My post getting removed from the cabal was always a good time. Doing a lot of gaming. I've really been enjoying my me time and playing my video games. and a ton of amazing creative ideas that I've come up with that will never see the light of day. So it's my top 10 for this summer.
Nice.
All right.
So
Wonderful.
Mhm. And
excuse me.
that's it for the questions.
You playing the music? I took my headphones off. So
That's the end. That's the show.
That's a great show.
Pretty good.
pretty
We're
good.
back.
I hope they enjoyed it.
Me too. I hope everybody enjoyed my show. Next episode, I will have a special announcement. I was going to do it this weekend, this episode, but it's not going to happen. So prepare yourselves.
He
for
bought a new
something big.
motorcycle.
Well, wrapping up episode something or other.
I thought you were taking it. So I was letting you do your thing.
Thanks for coming. We're glad to be back. Love everybody so much. In my butt.